Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a fun little show where we like to take all that is good and make a lovely little world out of it. I'm Chunky T and I'm joined each and every week by Jack Magic.
How are you?
Oh, yay!
Beat you to it. I thought that's how you are. How are you doing?
Poor.
No, I'm poor. Not good.
I'm running on fumes is what I'm doing, mate.
Yeah?
I'm running on fumes big time.
Sorry, he was burping in the background.
Yeah, so also joined, who joins us each and every week is the burpee boy himself. It's Permanent Shelby!
I have 4 burps, man. I was like, there's some gas going on.
I just looked over, I was trying to talk to him, all I come over, he was going...
I was trying to expel them away. It's that Fanta, man. There's some mad shit going on there.
Bubbles.
Bubbles and that,
Fizzy
mate.
orange bubbles.
It was. It made me feel fucking like rumbles.
Rumble bubbles.
Rumbles in your tumbles.
I'm going to hold my mic today because you tell me off every week because you can't hear me. So my voice shall be heard.
He's holding it, but he's still somehow not pointing at his mouth.
I can't see my mouth.
He's like, I'm going to hold it.
Yeah. Have you ever looked at your mouth? You've never seen it, have you?
I have in the mirror.
Never seen the back of my head. Never seen your mouth in a mirror. That's like fast ghost shit, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not real.
See a ghost.
You ain't never seen your luscious lips. Tantalising teeth. You ain't seen nothing. There's nothing glistening going on, is it?
I can see my tash. That's a bit weird.
It's a bit weird, that. Right. Are you all right, Mr. Shelby?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're all right, Mr. Jack?
I am alright. I'm a bit of alright, me.
Good. Working behind the scenes. Back again from the Renegade Master. B4 Energy, power to the people. It is Producer Tal.
No, it's not. It's John Cena! Can we dub that over, please? Yeah. I won't do it. We'll dub it over.
That one. The really rubbish one.
Just the really obnoxious trumpets.
It's John Cena!
Oh, God.
Oh, it's going to be one of them shows.
I think we're about to get a bit weird, boys, aren't we?
Yeah.
You can't see me, so that's all I'm saying.
It's true.
You're
Bright
bright orange.
John
I can
Cena.
see it.
That's red, you dickhead.
Yeah.
That's orange.
It's red.
I mean,
Have you ever been to school? You ain't even seen no colours,
he's
man.
wearing a red hoodie, mate.
That is orange.
On his little avatar, he's wearing an orangey sand colour one. I know he's never known for wearing
I believe
that.
I believe that is red. It's like saying black is light, dark white.
Right,
Shut
you're
up.
wrong.
But I'm
You're
not wrong.
just wrong.
It's as orange as your bike there.
It's not.
It is.
I'll give you it. It's got a bit of an orange hue to it in the light, but it is a red hoodie.
It's red,
me
but
why it
it's a
says
bit faded.
red.
I don't
Hoodie.
know why we're discussing this.
Because
You're wrong.
no. What is even real? All right, let's go on a level.
Right. What
You
have we
shut
got?
your mouth.
What have we got coming up on the show?
We've got a lovely little sponsor. It's going to be said by me, done by Jack Attack.
Yeah.
Then we got some lovely catch-up going on, see what we've been going on in the week. And then we've got some pet peeves and some good vibes. It's always pet peeves from me. I don't know if you got good vibes, but, fuck that shit. What we got there? Oh, alternative options. We're doing alt options for the leisure centre in the utopian world this week.
Yes.
It's good that he knows what's going on.
Yeah,
he
never
knows
do.
a thing or two.
Yeah.
Him.
The weird thing is, on the group chats, when we're discussing episodes, you go, what have we got going on? What's happening this week? And I'll go, what about this? We have a discussion, and then we have a list, and it says, that's what's happening. And you go, sound. He doesn't even get involved. He maybe a thumb zone off him, and then we come to the show, and it's like, you go, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Don't know.
I'm a listener.
Yeah.
I know things. I know what's going on in the show. I know that fucking hoodie's orange. Right?
It's not.
You're a dirty rotten lie,
It's
boy.
orange.
And 2 things
It's
I know.
orange.
No. Back up. How many things you know?
2 things.
No, do that again.
Yeah.
You
2
didn't do that.
things. No,
There
do
you
that.
go.
Oh, because I'm unique. See? You never seen
2
that before.
things.
You're a fucking deek.
Yeah,
I know that.
never
Who's
seen
ever counted with fingering fingers?
Like, it strains it more, doesn't it? It feels like I feel like stronger for doing it. I feel like I'm doing more workouts and that.
What fingers? Sorry, Jack.
Your fingering fingers.
Yeah, they are the
You're only using
No,
2
they're not.
fingers.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, good point.
I've been doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You go ahead first with goggles on though, don't you?
Yeah.
You're like fucking Tom Daly of fingering.
Wait, no. No. He doesn't swing that way.
He does it to bobbles, doesn't he? You just do it to fannies.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Are you logged in?
Hello, ladies.
Yeah,
Are you ready for the triple
yeah.
pike? Sorry, go
Are you
on.
logged on? Are you locked in?
Are you locked on?
Yeah, I'm locked on now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prepared to attack.
Clicked in, locked on.
Are you locked in?
Yeah, I'm ACOM.
You locked in?
Let's have a fucking podcast.
Yeah, I'm locked in. So, let's start the show.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve.
We'll kick it out for you.
It's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Was you all singing along at home? We were.
Yeah.
Weren't we?
Well,
It was
you are.
joyful.
Giving
It
it
gives
the
it
big uns.
I forced to sing along.
No fucking leave it!
He's a good lift.
He's a what? He's a good lift.
He's a good lift.
He's a good lift.
I like him. He's a good lift.
He's a good lift, isn't he?
That's what they say about you. These two.
Yeah.
Sharpie and Tal when you pick them up
Yeah.
from town. to
I'm
bring
a good
'em
lift.
to the studio.
Yeah.
Lift up your
Good
life.
lift, Jack.
Good lift is here.
He's
Good
a
lift
good
is here. Never fear, for the good lift is here.
That's fun. What was he doing? I was walking over to the car today and I saw you. I thought he was waving at me, but you weren't. You just did your arm like holding the car like a roll cage or so like a go-kart.
I was just resting it on the. I was using the lovely handle provided.
Well, it's good. It's a strong look.
Yeah.
This week, the Utopia Project is sponsored by the good handle provided.
Yeah.
Good handle.
I don't know what that's for. Why the driver needs one.
Holding on.
Yeah, why does the driver need one? You're causing the carnage.
You're like your car's going to
No,
roll
you're
out.
driving the carnage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Carnegie melons.
What? What?
Carnegie melons.
What? Pardon?
suits at
Carnegie
work.
melons. Have you not heard that before?
No,
I don't know what it means.
Melons and a word for a certain ethnicity.
That is definitely Carnegie.
A Carnegie
That's not what you were just saying.
is the
It
name
was.
of a suit. Well, work.
That's maybe where I got it from.
Yeah.
A Carnegie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of just things quickly, you know I kept saying before about that. Well, I don't know, Davey. I found out where I was from.
What?
What are you?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
That was the first time
I'm
you've ever
worried
said
that you
it.
will.
You know, before, I know in general conversation or something, I've said to you for a while. You say something, and then I go, well, I don't know, Davey.
Never heard that in my life.
You never heard me say
I
it?
think you've mentioned this on the show about 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I
said
can't
it
believe this man called me boring.
I said before, oh, I don't know, Davey. I found out what it was the other day.
What?
It's off for The Simpsons, but it's The Simpsons piss-taking some religious thing. I'll show you outside the show. She maybe just brought it out outside there, but there we go. We're here now.
mate.
So like in your life, you said that a
Like
maximum
something.
of 3 times, and it was all just then.
Correct. I'm with you on that.
Anyway, the Utopia Project this week is sponsored by Julie's Jaundice Jelly Babies. Off you go.
What was the first word?
Julie.
Julie.
A woman.
Julie.
It's a woman's name.
Right. This week, the Utopia Project is brought to you by Julie's Jaundice Jelly Babies. And what that is packets of jelly babies that are all yellow. They're all yellow. That's the jaundice one, isn't it? They need to get put under a light because you're yellow and that.
Liver damage, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Failure, usually.
Yeah. Well, we've got. What they did, right, was they made jaundice jelly babies, but they weren't marketed very well, and nobody seemed to buy them. But how do you get people to buy stuff? You have a character, and you make people think it's a nice family thing. It's not made by a big corporate bullshit. So, let's call them Julie. Julie sounds like a friend friendly lady, and she's selling all of her jaundice babies just for you. They're a sweet little snack. They taste like liver damage. And what they come in packs of 47 kilos per bag. Because
47 kilos.
Yeah, because like a normal bag of jelly babies is a share bag. It's not enough, is
You
it?
get the strength up after the jaundice, doesn't it?
Exactly. So the group together, and between them, they can make one normal jelly baby that doesn't have jaundice. So yeah, there you go. It's a subscription service, so you can get a bag a year forever. And that is only $76.99 a day. Yeah, that's what that is. If you're ever hungry, you can have some Julie's Jaundice Jelly Babies.
Shopping, where can they get them from?
Okay, www.juliesjaundicejellybabes.com/you ain't got long.
JJJJP.
Thank God.
Thank you. No discount code because you ain't got long. You ain't got long. You may as well spend your money now.
Folks. Oh, Lordy.
That escalated.
Woo.
Oh, jaundice. Serious.
Not good. Not
Serious.
Stop fucking drinking too much. Fucking hell.
Yeah, seriously, what's the light going to do? What's the light
Right,
do?
you all right,
I
mate?
don't get it.
I don't know, Dave.
Well, I don't know, Davey. Why does the light cure jaundice?
It don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
The light makes you better, innit?
What, pump up your life?
Yeah,
You
because
turn to a road, man.
no, because when they say
That make it better, innit?
when they say where baby came out, it was all jaundice as fucking that, so they put it under a light and now it's better.
No, that's not. No,
What's that one?
no, because both of my children had mild jaundice. It's just from not getting the nutrients from the milk and that in the first place.
Yeah, so they come out yellow.
Yeah, they don't actually come out yellow. It's because they haven't got them first bits and it's not kick-starting all their stuff.
Do you? But don't they put them under a light or something? I'm sure they put them under a light.
My kids were not put under a light.
Put them in an incubator.
No.
I bet it was under some light.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's always under some light, aren't they? Unless they're in a cupboard.
We're under light, so none of us have jaundice, to my knowledge. So, who fucking knows? Who knows?
I don't.
Oh, God knows. Anyway, Julie's Jaundice Jelly Babies coming to a store far from you.
Yeah.
What are we up to, boys?
What have we been up to? I got bored and I've made another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because I decided to pay for the software to do the trailers.
Yeah.
And I felt like I'm just a professional. So I was like, right, I'm going to make my own YouTube channel, which I'll just react to other popular videos rather than make my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can they find it, Sean?
They can find it at Sharpie Reacts on YouTube at the moment.
Go on YouTube.
Same place you're probably watching this,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Have a look at that if you want. There's 3
There's a
videos
link
on there.
in our channel as well now.
Yeah.
I'll put that in.
Yeah, just for a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun and just to try to do stuff other than work and get paid for it and have a laugh. So
Bit of something doing, isn't it?
if you wonder what's wrong with me, you can further find out through that
When
website.
are you releasing the channel that's the live stream of your therapy sessions? That's what I want.
You want that one, do you?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That'd sell like
I'd pay for
hotcakes.
that.
Oh, you don't want that, to be fair. There's a lot of just pen following and stuff going on.
Crying.
No, I don't cry. I just, sometimes I leave and I'm like, oh, that's shit. And then other times I leave and I'm like, I feel good, but it's strange. Just,
What I'll tell you what I would pay for
Yeah.
is if you had like 48 hours of just Sharpie in his bedroom,
Yeah.
but just a camera on the wall,
Like Big
no
Brother.
interaction. Yeah, just watch
You
Sharpie.
you want you to burn your eyes out. You don't want that.
It's the same
providing
reason we
you
don't
have-
want We don't want to blacklight his room.
Yeah, providing you had a dark corner that wasn't on the camera that you could wank in.
A blind spot.
I have got a bathroom suite.
Well, to be fair, that would just be a 48-hour stream of Sharpie's bedroom, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, he's
Because he wouldn't be in there.
No.
It's great having an ensuite. That's a fucking good vibe. That I am bringing a good vibe. Having an ensuite bathroom.
Ensuite.
Yeah, it's unnecessary, but it's just like I leave the door open sometimes just to look and be like, oh, I'm rich.
Yeah.
I've made it.
Yeah,
All of this kingdom is mine.
Is it?
It's like your bedroom is like a travel lodge, then, isn't it?
More like,
Then
yeah.
you've got the rest of the house.
Yeah, it's just
And all you
everything's
really
in one.
need
Yeah.
is the travel lodge, really. In the travel lodge, everything you need is there.
It's all in that one
And
room.
you're like, I've just got that there.
You got John
I've
and
got
Pump on
one
reception.
travel lodge.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Hilton bathrooms as well. So I go in there. I do sometimes when I go into my room, I set my computer up and then I go sometimes and just have a look in my ensuite.
Yeah,
And
check,
just to be like,
check his hair.
just to, you got to appreciate, ain't you? You got to feel good. You open it up and you go, all right, and then you crack on.
Look at the ensuite on that.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
doing that
lovely.
recently, and I bought a van.
Oh,
So,
similar,
like,
yeah.
Mum with the van.
Similar.
But you came over the other day, didn't you?
Yeah,
And what was I
in the
doing?
back of
Yeah,
it.
you just have a look,
Just
didn't
having
you?
a look.
Just to feel good about it, didn't
Yeah,
you?
just having a
It's like when you buy collectibles and things. You look at it. That's what you do. You go,
Yeah.
look at that.
I opened the doors. I lent up Amy's car. All right, Tal. Throw any money
Chucking
about.
money, right? Just the Sharpie was saying he's rich. Don't mean you got to
Putting money
chuck
out.
coins away.
Yeah. I opened the back doors. I lent up Amy's car, and I just thought, look at the van on that.
Yeah.
Sick that.
Oh, that's space. It's something about it, innit? It's
Yeah.
its own hobby. Just
Yeah.
being like, you know, you just don't even have to say nothing. You just have an observation. That was
Yeah.
a really weird way of saying that. Observation.
That's sexy.
Yeah. And you can just have a look
Yeah.
and you take in the dopamine from that. Not quite as good as cocaine, but it
up there.
is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a lot more than that for cocaine for cheaper. Then again, the rent's higher, so technically it's not. It's less. It's more
Depends
expensive.
how much looking you're doing.
How much looking?
How much
looking.
looking you're doing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
True, because there's
it-
looking
say-
and having
say
your
if-
eyes open,
say
and
if-
there's not looking, is
Say
it?
if your
Like-
rent was £500 a month, yeah,
and you split that down into looks per
you,
look.
You had a look. You did 1,000 looks a month, which is achievable, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
So my rent,
That's
yeah,
50 pence a look, mate.
That's, to be fair, it's not bad, is it? 50
That's cheaper than Coke,
50
innit?
a look, that is cheaper than Coke.
Yeah,
I like that.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah.
That's how, weirdly, as much as I'm quite good like with like businessy bits, that's how I base nearly 90% of my fucking money spent.
Yeah.
That I'm like, right, that's gonna cost that, but per piece of joy from it,
Yeah.
or enjoyment, I'm gonna break it down. So like, say like PlayStation game is, I mean, I ain't bought one in fucking God knows how long. What's that? 50 quid, 60 quid?
Yeah.
I'm like, if I play that 100 times and get enjoyment out of it,
Yeah.
it's less than £1 a go.
Yeah. Well, it's when you say, doesn't it? Like with
Let's have
GTA,
it.
Yeah.
we're all moaning about GTA, but then I was like, I think you raised the point of like that came out like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're still playing it.
Yeah.
And we paid like 60 quid for it when it came out.
Yeah,
Probably less
I've
than
bought it on
20
like
ago.
3 platforms.
Yeah.
But in total, what's that? Fucking 60, 120, like 180 quid.
Yeah.
I've played it way more than 180 hours.
Yeah.
Worth of enjoyment time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone said you can pay 180 quid for this, whatever it is, this thing, and you will use it a lot for the next 10 years, I'd be like, yeah, go on then.
Do you think it's like the different, like, could you rate a dopamine hit or an enjoyment hit as money, in the sense of like you ride your bike or you go for a walk, that feels quite enjoyable and it's like that's worth about a tenner of that. But then if you go in a hot air balloon, it's £8 million worth of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Not with money, but in monetary
It only
value.
cost you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like you know, if I'm fucking, what do I like doing? I don't do anything. If I'm podcasting,
Yeah.
I like podcasting. When we come a podcast night, and you're like, oh, I enjoy this. We have a good laugh. That's probably about 100 quid's worth of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Putting
Yeah.
monetary value on things that don't have monetary value.
Yeah.
And again, you put a lot of money into this podcast. We're still probably in debt, but
Yeah, but again, I guess with that, like, ballpark figure, say this has cost £5,000. The amount of hours that we've had enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, we've been doing it for years, haven't we?
We're in year 5 or whatever now. I know it wasn't like every week for the start.
You do it off minimum wage, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's the the lowest monetary value or whatever. And say it was, what's it, like fucking £10 something an hour? And we've now got over nearly 600 videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
all over an hour.
Yeah, some 3 hours, obviously some shorts and things like that. But we'd probably say it's probably about...
Well, for the past
billion
year
pounds.
and a half, nearly 2 years, we've been doing this every Thursday without fail, pretty much. What's that? We arrive at fucking 5-6ish, go home on average 11.
Oh, yeah,
should
it's
we
not
say?
an hour, is it?
Yeah.
It's because it starts.
What's
from
that?
the get.
6 hours every week, even just a tenner an hour.
20.
That's added up, hasn't it?
So it's 24 hours a month
Yeah.
on average. That's a lot of
I'm
money.
not sick of each other, yeah.
Yeah.
But the other side of it, when you're making purchases, is one thing that I sometimes think about to find out if something's too expensive for what I get is what you get paid an hour and what you've had to work an hour to make that purchase. So
Yes.
say if you say you earn £12 an hour and you went to a bar and they went, right, I want a drink, and they went, right, it's 12 quid. And you're like, is that drink worth
An hour of my life. Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it. It's a good way of
then I would
saving
never
some
buy
pennies
anything.
as well.
Because I'd be like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you what.
Because if I did an hour's hard graft and people went, one small JD and Coke for you, I'd go,
12 quid.
fuck off. Give me 12 quid.
Why do you think robbers love it?
Yeah.
Why I imagine they love like robbing things, because it's just it's
There's two kinds of
free
robbers, isn't
free
there?
times. Yeah, actually no,
It's
robbing
desperation or enjoyment, isn't it?
Theft is one thing. Robbing is apparently if you assault the person when you take their items off them.
Like a mugging.
If you rob someone, you've basically said, give me that whatever.
You've gone like, oh, whack, give me that.
That's you've robbed someone. Otherwise, it's just theft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I know that piece of information, but
It's a secret.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do a heist.
You wanted to do a heist?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be very good at it.
I don't think I'd be very good at it, but like I've always loved the like Ocean's 11. Oh, that sort of shit. You know, that real clever fucking heist shit.
I can't lie for it.
Do you reckon you would be better at the heist, or if it was successful, laundering the money after?
No, because what would happen with me is if I had a successful heist, I'd have to tell people. I couldn't keep it to myself.
Oh, I was fucking sick.
Mate, do you know what I did at the weekend, mate? Robbed a fucking casino. They didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
They didn't even know. Oh, fuck. I've told everyone.
Feels like a cheat code.
I'd come on here and
I
tell
imagine
everyone.
what people think. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I'd say another quick way of looking at it as well, with if you think things are too expensive for what they are, if you get something and you are thinking more about how much it cost than being lost in a sea of enjoyment, it's probably cost
Too much.
more.
Yeah.
Because you should be lost in a world of where time is not linear, and you're in a world of dreams of whatever.
In a world of pure imagination.
Yeah, I think a hot air balloon ride would do that for me.
Yeah.
Well, I opened my new shop this
Yeah.
week.
Did you open it?
Didn't you?
Yeah.
The first day today?
Yes.
Yeah.
We ain't got a sign up yet.
Yeah.
But
Don't really need a sign
so
though,
look
do
like
you?
we're working in a derelict building currently. Inside looks nice though.
Yeah.
Looks real
Should
good.
be a speakeasy.
It's really weird. It felt. I said to my colleague today. Well, she said to me. She said it feels like we're on holiday, doesn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it does. It feels like
So on holiday in their
feels like
studio.
we're at like a holiday camp for tattoo artists. That eventually we're going to return to the old shitty one.
Yeah.
Tattoo camp.
Yeah, it's really quite odd, and figuring out where everything is and lives and all that. But I died on Tuesday because I was like, everything's done. It's cool. Right, I'm poorly. I'm real poorly.
You have looked
now.
poorly for weeks, to be fair.
Yeah.
And they go, you all right? And you're like, yeah, I'm just a bit tired. And I'm like, yeah, but your work schedule and how you operate puts people in hospital.
Yeah.
So I suppose you're a little bit tired would probably give you jaundice.
Yeah.
And
My
you know
body-
it's bad when even he is saying, I'm pretty fucked, mate.
That's
Yeah.
for everyone else.
I've been
Is,
real. I realise I haven't
bad time.
had a lie in for 2.5 months.
You have a lie-in every day.
I don't.
He said to me the other day, "Oh, I'm going to a shop. What time do you come down? I come down about 10. Fucking have enough, like
But do
3
you think
hours.
I get out of bed, fall over, and I'm where we were meeting?
Yeah.
That's not
That's
how it
it.
works.
You get out of bed at 9:45.
Maybe that's why you feel ill, because you keep falling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop falling out of bed, man.
I fall over because I'm ill.
Get one
It's
of
a
them.
vicious circle.
You need to get bunk beds with them sides on.
Yeah, you need.
A hospital
Stop
bed.
you
is what I
falling
need.
out, yeah.
An IV drip.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
what I need. Yeah, I haven't had a lie-in for about 2.5 months now. But I've got my eye on one Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that is going to be lied in.
Yeah.
I'll be
We're talking like post dinner.
I'll be in the lie.
Yeah.
I'll be laying in the lie and just being like, this is good.
Yeah.
But no, me, it'll last about an hour when
And
I
then you'll
actually
get
wake up and go,
And then
oh,
you'll be
lying here.
Bored.
Bored.
Yeah.
But we're going to do something.
Yeah.
Are we talking like, what are we aiming for? What time are we aiming for to getting up?
I want to get up at about 11.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking past 12.
But I would, but I haven't seen Littleton swimming, you see.
Right, I
Yeah,
see.
I haven't been to his lessons in ages because of
Yeah.
all the stuff we've had on.
Yeah,
So I do
yeah.
want to go to that. So,
What time's that?
I think he swims at 12 or half 12.
Yeah, get up at 11 then,
I'll
can't
get
you?
about 11. But I probably won't because the kids will just be like, get out!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids are quite good to me. They let me sleep. Like, they're always like, Mummy, shh, Daddy's sleeping.
Yeah.
Daddy's sleeping. And then, like,
Whenever Mummy's sleeping, they're like, no! I want breakfast! Dad's down here asleep!
Oh.
yeah,
very
but
nice.
it's good. I'm glad it's all done. We've got the launch, which would, by the time this goes out, was probably happened, I think.
It'll be this weekend just gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Are you boys
That'd be
looking
good.
forward to that? Are you coming
Yeah,
along?
Gonna be
I'm coming
good,
down.
yeah.
The in-laws are coming down.
I was thinking of booking...
They're coming down, do a bit of that.
Yeah,
You're
I
going to
was
have
think-
a French fancies there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I was thinking of booking you as the entertainment.
What am I going to do?
It's a big enough studio. I was thinking of doing some little acoustic gigs, and I thought,
I can do
like,
that.
I've got a
just-
saxophone, I can bring that down.
Yeah,
I can
We'll
play
just have
that.
a go on it.
yeah,
I can play that. I can DJ.
Yeah.
I can hit things. The percussion.
Yeah.
Basically, I can do whatever you need. Whatever you. What sort of entertainment did you want?
just whatever you can do that's entertaining.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've worked on it. I've joined a cult.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we-
Done spells and that.
Why don't we do like a
joint
joint saxophone magic album?
What joint saxophone magic?
Saxophone
cult?
magic
Oh.
show.
I thought
Yeah.
that was just like, I can play saxophone. It's magic.
No,
You're on
Did
about-
you say you've got a saxophone?
saxophone upstairs. Yeah.
He had to
What?
hold
You-
on.
what?
He
You
had to
know you
hold
haven't.
on for that.
That is exciting.
Hold on, it'll blow you over.
That's exciting. You haven't got a real. So you've got like real life jazz going.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it then. I was like, I've only seen that on TV, man.
I've got a real saxophone.
Is it all cold
Can you
and
get it for
shit?
next
Yeah.
section?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll go get it,
We'll
yeah.
have a
Because I
go.
want to learn how to play it.
Oh, let me. I bet I can play it. I bet my
It's got
prodigy.
new reeds in it and stuff.
I mean,
as
I
well,
won't
so-
play it, but yeah.
I do actually.
Got no read in it.
It's got new reeds. I do actually want to give it a go. I've not. I do
Why have you
actually
got a
want to learn.
saxophone?
Because Amy robbed it from a primary school.
Did she? Yeah. Oh, good girl.
I say she robbed it. She did saxophone lessons and then just never gave it back. So
to be
it's
fair,
ours now.
Primary school, they want to play with blocks.
Why
they don't
is
want
a
to play with smooth
full-grown
jazz.
adult going into primary school to have saxophone lessons?
No, when she was in primary school.
Right. I thought she was just like,
She's not-
"Hello."
she wasn't
Just
like going
just
last
like,
week.
Like fucking year fours.
Yeah.
Just like all there. And she's just like,
I'm here to learn saxophone.
Tom?
You've had it this entire time and not told us.
I don't know how you didn't know.
Weirdly,
I don't know how you didn't know you had a secret saxophone. Hey, what?
I do know I have a saxophone, and it's not secret. 'cause
It
I
was
assume-
secret
I
because
assumed
I didn't
you
know
knew.
about
I'm not a man that I've seen that I thought you've definitely maybe got a secret saxophone.
The thing is, you have to be a bit
You've
careful.
Oasis album got a saxophone.
Yeah, they're worth
supersonic.
some money apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
everything's worth something.
Yeah,
No, but
but
as in
exactly.
quite a lot
but
of bit.
How
Like-
much you could have been getting so much worth for
You
your
know what
money
they
for
say?
it
You
because
know
of
what
all
they
the
say?
smooth jazz.
One man's
Yeah.
trash is another man's saxophone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Innit?
Yeah. One man's saxophone is another man's saxophone.
Yeah.
Oh my
One
god,
man's saxophone,
exhilarating.
another man's surprise.
Yeah. Saxophone surprise.
I knew about it, but it never clicked that we should ever do anything on the show with it.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
it's a
I'd
bit-
be
it's
less
gonna be
surprised if
horrible.
you had like killed someone.
It's a bit cumbersome, really.
He's going to come out and just be like, you know, Jack Black on the saxoboom or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I'm going to be sax black. I'm going to be.
Can you actually play it?
What?
Can you actually play it?
Yeah.
Can he fuck?
You're a liar.
No, I can't.
Dirty
If you
Ron
give me
Liber.
that, I'll play fuck out of it.
Fuck!
Honestly, go get me it.
I'll go get it.
Oh,
I'll go get it.
That's phenomenal work.
What about you, Joe? What have you been doing?
What did I do this weekend?
Bought a van!
I bought a van. What I also did the day before I bought the van was I went to a ball.
Yeah.
I went to my first ever ball.
Did you black tie event it? Was it like
I think it's called the black tie event.
Tuxedos?
Yeah.
Dickie Bow, you didn't wear a tuxedo, did you? Same way I didn't, never played saxophone.
No, but I didn't. So I didn't realise. Basically, so last minute we just got invited to a ball.
Yeah.
They just said there's a ball Saturday. Do you want to come? We was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? There's like, it's free, table's paid for. You can come.
What was it raising money for? Or was it?
It was raising money. See, this is where
to get a new saxophone.
the moral compass starts getting a bit like that. Because it was for a private school.
Oh, well, they got loads of money, haven't they?
Exactly.
They don't need
But obviously, so because it was for raising funds for that, well, obviously all of the parents were there and all that kind of stuff, and some people to do with the school or something. I don't know.
Don't worry about slagging them off. Fuck them guys.
Yeah, but so they obviously all the parents were there, and we turned up, and obviously I just wore my wedding suit, so I had like hat, the lot.
Nice.
Let's go.
Get married again.
Yeah. Because it said like if you haven't got like a
Tuxedo,
then wear just smart, just smart. It's fine. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll do that then. And then we realised on the way that it's for a private school. We pulled up into the car park, and I was like, there is a lot of Jaguars and Range Rovers here. I fear I am out of my depth. I said that to...
Did you go in the Clio? Not the Clio,
the Corsa. No, I should have. I should have. Yeah.
I'd have lent you the Golf, man.
Yeah,
That's all duct tape. Just turn up and I'm like, what's up, bitches?
Let's go.
Posh bastards.
But yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm out of my depth here. And then we walked in, and there's all of these snooty-looking motherfuckers, all wearing dicky bows and everything else.
Yeah, probably.
Looking down their fucking nose.
Bands on and shit.
Yeah.
All that
And
bollocks.
He's Doctor Strange, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Benedict Cucumber Band.
Benedict Cumberland.
And I said to you, didn't I? I was like, I feel like there's all looking down the noses at me, and I was a bit like, oh god.
Yeah, well, you had a hat.
Yeah, but
so
then for a
you're
split
better.
second, I was like, oh fuck, all these people are looking down at me, and I was like, nah, fuck them, let's go. So I just like strutted through the middle of them, and Amy was like, where are we going? We need to go over this way. I was like,
I'm walking
okay,
here.
I'm going first. Hey, I'm walking here. But yeah, so I was just walking through, and then yeah, it was just loads and loads of rich people. We went out for a cig, and this really rich bloke came out of us. He was stood at the cloakroom. He was walking past, and he's like, please tell me you lot are smokers. Yeah, we are, mate. Yeah. I'm gonna come with you. Okay,
20
cool.
quid.
Yeah. And then he came outside and he pinched a cig off of one of the lads that was there, and he was like, I don't usually smoke, you see. I usually smoke cigars. I usually smoke I don't know, Cortez number 5 or whatever the fuck it was he said.
Pompous name.
Yeah. I was just like, complains him rich. I usually smoke these, you see. I only smoke at these sort of events because it gets you out of there for a little bit, doesn't it? It's a sort of place where they know what you want, you know what they want, you might as well just turn up, give them the money, tell them to fuck off. I was
Should have said, we're here raising money for you today.
I was like, sure. And he said like a load of his kids have been through there at like 75 grand a year.
£75,000.
And they need to raise money, do
per
they?
student
Yeah.
per year.
And he's had 3 kids go through there.
Why
Yeah,
have
7,
they?
8,
Right, someone's
9, 10,
embezzling.
11.
Someone's embezzling money out of there, aren't they?
They're all fucking...
That's why they're like,
expensive.
we've got no money. Why won't we got money?
It gets worse. So they're raising money after there's been government changes to tax private schools.
There was all
And
complaining.
now
Yeah.
they have backdated 10 years of finances to reclaim VAT back on things that they didn't pay in the first place, and it's now costing the government, I think it was 1.04 billion pounds.
Absolute pieces of shit.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
what is that?
So when the
they
new
backdated
government
this,
came
mate.
in,
Yeah.
they brought in a thing.
They said you obviously got to pay tax on it now.
So the way it worked it was like a non-profit organisation. The
Yeah.
school was, but obviously it's got like shareholders. It's got this, that, and the other. So it's not profit, but it can pay individuals.
Right,
for
okay.
certain stuff. So everyone was doing that, and non-profits don't get taxed because
Right,
it's
I see.
non-profit because they don't have any profits to be taxed.
Surely
on.
anybody getting a payment is getting a profit.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
they're
I mean?
not. Well, they are. They
Yeah.
might have to pay some tax, but then if they're shareholders, they get dividends for tax-free. It's a fucking big old tax dodge.
Yeah,
There's
find the
fucking
holes.
millions going into this private fucking sector that isn't being taxed. It's a business.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's non-for-profit. So they've changed that and said, you're paying tax, mate. And they've gone, oh, well, we'll backdate all this and found loopholes so that they haven't been paying VAT properly, but they have to pay VAT now and stuff like that. But they're like, oh, well, we'll backdate it then. And so the government owes us all this money back for all the VAT that we've paid for.
Oh, wow.
So the government have gone, right, okay. And they're like, so we'll pay tax, but you owe us loads more than what we owe you. So
should we just call it?
no,
You give
no,
us. Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you give us some
give us
more money.
please. They do get some.
So let's have a
government
charity
subsidies as
ball
well.
to get more money. What is wrong with
Well,
it?
no, this is the kicker. Like you told me about it, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
So I didn't know about this. But like, they did a fundraiser, and this really bores my piss.
Yeah.
And this should really be on the next section of the Peeves. But so they did a fundraiser to raise £75,000 or more to give one underprivileged child the opportunity to come to the school. Right?
So they hang on. So they'll give one person a scholarship.
Yeah.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah, but so what bores my piss with that is like, you're not being righteous. What you're doing is you're raising money for you. And
Yeah.
then off the back of that, you're going to go, this one little fucking loser, in their
yeah.
eyes,
This little
piece of
scrote.
shit, this scrote can come here and not really afford to be here anyway because we're not going to cover, like, the actual equipment that they need or the fucking uniform.
You can
and all
come
that
here,
sort of
but your
shit.
books are worth £8 grand.
And also,
Yeah.
nearly every pupil in the school is going to bully you because you're not in the same sort of
Yeah.
social class as them.
And the parents probably have the same
you think,
mentality,
what's
so
that?
they're cunts as
Do
well.
the maths. Do the maths. 75 grand a year, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 years, 75 grand to go. What's that, 350k? Give or take?
Something
Along
like
those
that.
lines, yeah. Yeah, 150
A lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
300.
75, isn't it?
Yeah,
375,
375, right? So £375,000, right? What they could do with that is instead of just giving one person this opportunity,
Pay for a school.
They could go, oh, what's some local state schools? You all get 125 grand off us. There you go.
Yeah,
To give
and that will be
multiple students more opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than their own fucking arse pockets.
But rich people
It's just
do
like
not
that.
care.
Yeah,
They don't
it's all
care,
shrouded.
do they?
Just say that.
Yeah.
Just say we want to give away another thing. It's good cost this, and we don't really care about our money. Go, so you got to pay for it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But not,
So
don't shroud it in this. Oh, we're helping one poor student
The sort of
that's going to have a worse time at this school.
the sort of people we're talking about. So one of the guys we spoke to, he says that he thinks the law should never change.
Never,
Just the
ever.
law is the law. They should be left alone.
Oh, what? So back in the day when the
when
laws
we had
were
slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
Don't worry
is
about
he
it.
thick?
Women,
Is he stupid?
women couldn't
No.
have bank accounts.
Like, what? This was.
They all vote, yeah.
What, this rich gentleman said this.
Yes.
Why does it piss me off that he can't understand that? Yeah, it's like, oh, you're an idiot. Here's loads of money. We know how to make loads of money. Why are you alive?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are born into it. Like you said,
Yeah.
didn't you? There was a
I said, like,
money,
well,
yeah.
I don't know, but I didn't speak
From
to
what you
everyone.
observed.
I assumed there would have been some people there that will have earned their money, and that's what they've earned. They've worked for
most of
that.
it's heritage
That's
money,
fine.
yeah.
Knock yourself out. But I don't begrudge people that have earned that money. If I'd earned that amount of money, I would probably pay for private schools and things like that. If I could do it, fuck it, why not? But a lot of it seemed very much like you was born into it, or it was all very much like the older people who have, like, the classic meme of, me, this is a picture of me. So you're like your baby's coming. Picture of me resting on my laurels when I should have been putting a deposit down on a house that cost $6 grand.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what it was like 80 years ago, Doris,
Yeah.
you fucking dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've all obviously earned their money when it was really easy to earn money because everything was fucked.
Yeah.
And now the world is poor because you've spunked it all.
Thing is, right, this is probably a bit of a unpopular opinion coming from someone like myself, I don't begrudge anybody having money.
Yeah.
I don't begrudge anybody doing
No,
what they want to do
get it,
with money.
we?
I don't even, although it's frustrating, I don't mind. Tal's waving his cash around, but I don't even mind that people waste their money. I don't mind that they kind of do what they want and earn it and all that sort of shit. What I do fucking hate is when it's shrouded in this, we're gonna do what we can to help, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna moan about it, and not have any sense of morality at all. If you've earned it, fine, do what you like with it. You can go. You can have these higher things and whatnot. Yeah, that's fine. Don't
get me wrong. Like that guy that we were speaking to, it was only a very, very short conversation we had with him, and he was pleasant enough for the conversation. Don't get me wrong. You could have a chat with him, because when he said that, I'm not really sure if he appreciated my response, but like the other two people that I was with, they both was like, don't want to say anything. When he said that about the law, and I was like, I can't keep my mouth shut with this. And I went, well, I disagree. I think like the world is forever changing. There's no one size fits all. Like every day's a school day. You've got to be able to change stuff. And then he jumbled on with some other bullshit, and I got bored listening to him. But
did it come up with Jack complains in middle class?
Yeah, but he didn't. Do you know what I mean? He didn't come across like he wasn't being horrible. No. He was just a.
But it's a different world. I appreciate that for them sort of people. That's the only world they know, isn't it? Like, And like I say, if you've used legal loopholes, which we would all do in that situation, like go back to the fucking Jimmy Carr bullshit. He avoided tax legally. And if someone said to you, "Do you want to avoid tax legally and do this?" you'd go, yeah, fucking sign me up.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I want to keep more of my money. Yeah,
you show me a tradie that earns more than 12.5 grand a year.
Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't happen, does it?
No.
But like the thing that I started. There was me and one of the other ladies that was there. We was both laughing because we both got chatting, and we was both on a very similar wavelength. And we was like, because originally I was like, yeah, it's a bit fun, something a bit different in it, like chuck in for the raffle and that maybe. And then I was immediately like, I was kind of just overcome with, I'm not giving these cunts a penny of my money.
We've got far more.
I was like, because they've all got thousands more than I have.
Yeah.
I was like, I appreciate the invite, and I don't want to be ungrateful. I really appreciate being invited by the guy that invited me. I honestly thank him for that, because I had a great night. And I was trying not to be rude, because I was still trying to be like, but I was like, I am finding this really askew. Like, I don't
agree with
agree with anybody here. Really, I'm from a completely different world than these lot.
We are from the dingle.
But bearing in mind, so obviously they did a auction, and loads of people had obviously bought prizes for them to give away, to auction off. The money that they make obviously goes to the school. Fair's fair, is what it is. Obviously, it's rich people bidding on rich people things, isn't it? And one of them was the first one that made me laugh was someone had booked I think it was a week, might have been a long weekend, but for argument's sake, it was a week stay at a premium lodge with a hot tub at Fantasy Island. Yeah, and obviously
is that a thing?
But any one of us, that's what I mean. But any one of us probably think, sick, week away.
I thought I was homeless.
That'd be quite good. But equally, they was all like, ugh, Skegness, Ingemels. And like even the like compare guy was like, I know what you're thinking, Skegness and Ingemels, they are lovely places.
Yeah,
and
it's not a Four Seasons.
Yeah, trying to fucking like sell it and everything.
No,
I was like, that's like
I don't want a week away to have to go and sit in the log flume. That's what they're selling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luxury lodge. No, it's not. It's a bit on the fucking log flume. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I was like, you'd pay like, if you was to buy that, you'd pay 600-700 quid for it, wouldn't you? Like, that's a holiday for a lot of people. And obviously they was just like, I think a lot of them was just bidding on it for a laugh, really, more than anything.
Oh, who's the idiot that's got to go fancy?
Exactly. Another one was so they had they auctioned off a parking space at the school. So you get for a year, so for a year you have a priority parking space at the school to drop your kids off or be there or whatever else.
How much did it go for?
Well,
the bidding got up to £750.
Yeah.
And there was two people arguing over £750, and there was both like, oh, do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Oh, are you going again? Are you going again? And they'd got themselves up to £750 for one parking space for 1 year.
Turns out the guy that wins didn't even drive.
No, but what it did turn out was the bloke that was doing the auction said, he had a whisper in his ear, and he said, I'm told by the school, if you both want it, they will provide 2 parking spaces, so you can have one each.
So you can double it, so £1,500.
At £750 a piece. They both paid £750 each for one parking space.
I'll just buy a couple of cones.
No, they most likely were parents, so they would be just dropping kids off or whatever else.
You don't need it then, do you?
Well, the guy that I went with...
It's like they ain't got drivers picking up their kids.
Yeah, well, the guy that I went with, him and his missus have a parking space there because one of them works there. And I was like, even he said, he's like, fucking hell. I'm going to sell my parking space 6 months and get some money.
Just buy a couple of cones from B&M, out of order.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Sorry, it's out of order for the first 6 months.
Yeah.
Put skip on it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, like I said, great night. I had a brilliant time, but it was fucking different.
What was top prize?
It was, to be fair, it was quite good.
It was a small
And
girl.
to be fair, it went ridiculously cheap.
A week with a child from the school. Wasn't it? That's what it probably was.
It went, to be fair, if I'd have had the money, I might have bought it because it was, well, I did actually have the money, but I didn't want to buy it. But it went stupid cheap. So it was actually it was from the England cricket squad.
Big cricket fan as well, you are, aren't you?
Well, no, but I thought, but I was more like,
always
I
on
was
about
thinking like
the ashes and the oval.
No, but I was kind of the amount that it went for. I was like, kind of thinking, I'll buy that and flog the fucker,
Right?
because people would pay thousands for what it was. It was a full day's hospitality at whatever the England cricket ground is. It wasn't Lord's, no.
Is it the oval?
No, wherever the train. Just Google it for us, please.
Trent Bridge?
Trent Bridge, that's the one. So it's a full day there in a hospitality box, free bar all day, 3-course meals, morning, noon and night. You watch all the game, and in addition, because you get a signed England cricket shirt, and because they didn't have the shirt there on the night, because the England team hadn't sent it, they said, what we'll do is we'll give you a full kit of whoever wins it. You can have whatever sex and size you want. A full.
How do you sex a t-shirt?
I don't know. You'll get like a bag, a jumper, a hoodie, and all the shit.
Cricket bat, pads.
Yeah, the lot. It was a full.
You could be the cricket team.
Yeah. You can be the ball. They'll hit you and go paw. But yeah, it was a full thing. I think it was less than £1,000 it went for. But I was like...
Was that just one ticket, one person, or was it...
Well, no, I think it was for a pair.
Yeah.
But, I was like, people will pay a fucking fortune for that. I'm sure they would. I think they was expecting it to go for a lot more money, but...
If they're no cricket fans, they're not...
No.
But to be fair, if it was like, say, if it was like £400 between like sort of 4 of us, I'd be like, should we just go and get pissed?
Yeah.
That's a cheap day out. Like, £100 all you can drink.
Go get a cricket hat.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And flog the gear.
Different world. We so one of the lads I was with went up to get a drink, and he got double rum and coke and double JD and coke, £27.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for a double rum and coke.
Where was this bought?
That's 4 hours work for a poor person.
Exactly. It was at some place out Nottingham, some conference centre thing, Nottingham Way. But yeah, wild place.
What was the most expensive thing to go? Was anything where you're like, Jesus?
There's like
an area. Didn't tell Jesus there, surely.
No. It probably quite expensive.
A Jesus experience.
We'll nail you to a cross and leave you up on a big hill.
Nails and caving or
yeah. But yeah, it was just. To be fair, it was a good night. I had a right laugh because, like I say, that the lady I was speaking to, when there was auctioning off the like parking spaces, we was both looking at each other just like, what?
This is not real.
This is mental. And we was both just like, I don't get it.
750 quid is probably like a tenner.
Yeah, and they was all just like, yeah, like one geezer, he was on the table near us, he was absolutely fucking wrecked. they pointed him out towards the door, and Jesus, the cunt could barely stand up, let alone see anything. And he ended up leaving, but all of his mates kept bidding for him. And he spent $1,000 on stuff. I don't know what
he got money. So he's
I don't know what his.
On a random Saturday in October.
He's just doing that, and his mates have all, lol, this would be funny, and just started bidding for him, and he spent $1,000 on 2 things.
Fucking
I don't know what it was that he got, but yeah.
Right, should we have a little break?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
go get the saxophone.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Saxophone galore.
See you in a minute.
Utopia Project. How are we doing, podcast family? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for watching this episode. I just want to let you guys know that we are on all of your favourite socials. So we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and a little bit on Twitter. So if you want to see all of our little clips and videos and things like that, go over there, like, share, do all the business. It gives us a big push and we can make more content for you. I can't remember what to say.
You were supposed to say, how do you get involved, Chunk?
How do you get involved?
So you can get involved by joining our Discord. There'll be a link, because it's a weird link. It'll be down in either the description of the video or the link in our bios on our Instagram and all that sort of stuff. But on the Discord, you can chat to us kind of directly. We have a little community on there. We just talk a bit of crap with each other, but you can get involved and send messages for the show, send in your listeners' peeves, and we share if you like behind the scenes and that. But yeah, join the community. How else can they support us, Jack?
How else can they support us, Chung? Well, they can do, you can subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, review us on any of your podcast platforms, however you're listening to us, review us on there, because that'd be bloody sick. You should do it. Get involved. It's great. You won't bloody regret it. I'm telling you that for no. That's free. Completely
like
free.
a threat,
you can have
Jack.
that. No, it's free. Free advice.
Is it?
Just do it. At your own will.
Yeah?
Don't have to, but you should. I'm just telling you. Professional advice. Get on it.
Yeah.
Over the Chunk in the studio.
Yeah. Support us. That'd be great.
Todd, okay?
Utopia Project.
Meanwhile, backstage at the Utopia Project.
Smooth Jazz FM.
Utopia Project.
So, we got the sax out, didn't we?
Yeah.
The people at home will have just seen several snippets of us getting the sax out,
Yeah.
ready for the show, but we decided against actually having it on the show because, as you would have just experienced,
It's a lot.
It's an assault on the senses.
It's not
Yeah.
because Jack doesn't like real music.
Yeah,
That
we
is why.
got a bit carried away.
It's more the fact that it's very loud and it's 10 to 9.
Oh,
There's kids about.
yeah.
Well, then they are not scared of smooth jazz.
Right. Soothing.
But they will be if they don't hear it.
It's not
Soothing
bedtime
for
soothing.
bedtime.
That
It
isn't.
wasn't smooth either.
No.
It fucking was.
It was real
You
rough.
guys don't know class. That was a brilliant.
not cultured like
No,
that,
they're
were
not, are they? Near them velvety tones, it was like cream cheese on a fucking bagel, that.
Your cream
Delicious.
cheese on a bagel.
Yeah, I fucking
Like
was when I was
fluffy
playing that
cake.
brass tube.
Yeah.
Love them.
they?
Brass
What are you
tube.
playing in the orchestra then? I just played the brass tube.
Brass tube.
No, brass tube, mate. Made some fucking lovely music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we got any pet peeves or good vibes?
I've got, I guess it's a pet peeve. It keeps coming up on my TikTok. Basically, a pet peeve of when you watch a TikTok video once because you're like, what the fuck is this? And then because you've watched that once, all it pushes you is more shit like that. So now all I have on my feed is a man who I think he lives in some kind of psychiatric hospital, and all he does is play garage music over the video and walk out of his bedroom wearing different outfits.
Nice.
That's all he does.
Right.
And he's like doing that. And then there's another one called Candy's Cooking. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
No.
So again, well, I hope she's living in some kind of assisted living because I don't. The stuff that she does, I don't think she should be
I think
unsupervised.
she's like, I'm gonna make a bacon sandwich and in the microwave.
Yeah, well, one of the things I saw is she said, how many sugars do you put in your Fanta?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And she said, I have 5. And then she counted out and she went 1, 2, 3. What kind of bread loaf is that? 5. and then just like downed half a Fanta that's you can hear it being stirred in it. It sounds like it's full of sand. And I just think that can't be nice.
That's real good, actually.
Yeah. And then she drunk like 3/4 of it and she's like yeah, so how many sugars do you have in your Fanta? Let me know. And another one, she opened a pan. She made what did she make? Steak and something else, but there's like it was just steak and like noodles, but she just puts everything in a cold pan and turns it on. Like, and there's loads of water and all sorts of stuff.
So we do need to tread lightly.
Yeah, there was one
but
where
they shouldn't be allowed to make TikToks.
I'm like, no, every time I look at it, I'm like, you must be getting ill. Like someone needs to, no, don't eat that candy. That will make you poorly.
No candy, no.
But it's like it's more concern because I'm like, I hope someone's telling her don't eat that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't eat that.
It doesn't feel like it's a spoof.
No, and I was trying to work it out. I was like, is this a character? Is this her? Like, I don't know. I don't think she's safe to be left alone. I'm worried more than anything. Yeah. She got a whole skillet on a pan and then on a hob, put a full chicken breast in it and said, I'm having chicken whatever I'm making today. Okay, fine. You put it in a cold pan, you'll then heat it up. And then halfway through she went, oh no, I've realised a lot of people tell me you got to wash your chicken, so I make sure I wash my chicken before I put it in. So what she did was she just squirted fairy liquid all over it and then took it over to the sink, washed it with fairy liquid and then put it back in the pan. And I was like, you're gonna make yourself ill. There's another one where she's there cooking, she's stirring this slop that she's made with some like titty tuggers. And then halfway through stirring it, she goes, itches her back with it, and then carries on stirring.
Oh,
I was like, you will make yourself poorly.
No,
Stop
Candy,
it.
No candy.
Oh, no, what? No, just
we don't want that
stop.
candy.
Candy, look after yourself.
Yeah,
I'm more concerned because it is wild.
Made I think it was like a bacon and egg sandwich.
But every single time it comes up, I'm like, oh, what's she gonna make?
Yeah.
It might be good. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm like, what in the earth is that? Like, I want to go, but I hate it.
Yeah, she did that.
You're fueling her videos.
Yeah, I'm like, this is minging. Let me try it.
No, Candy, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna feed you this my audiences.
Yeah. Because I watched one video, now TikTok's obviously like, well, you love this, don't you?
You haven't watched one video.
It's 47
you do
more.
love it. You do love it. That's the thing.
Don't.
Love it enough to bring it up on the show.
Well, yeah. Well,
I think we should let it in. I think.
Oh God.
As long as in Utopia there is a person that does follow around and goes, no, Candy, no.
There's no such thing as salmonella. Right.
What do you reckon, Tal?
I'll follow.
I'll follow him.
He's down for that.
Yeah. I did see a video again. Concern. She was like, "This is how my bloody shower's broken, so this is how we wash our hair in England." And she's got half a bathtub full of water with an electric kettle, and she's just scooping it up, and pouring it over her head.
No, Candy.
That's what I mean. I'm like, that's all wet
You
now.
can't do that again, Candy.
Stop it.
You're all wet now, Candy.
Everyone knows you don't get the outside of the kettle wet. The water's on the middle.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on the middle.
But if you get the outside of a kettle wet, oh, big danger. Big danger.
Candy, no.
Big danger, much bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, Candy, no.
Let her in?
Supervised.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, well, I've actually got pet peeve. People just add in shit they don't need to stories. Stuff that makes no sense.
That is you all the fucking time.
Nobody
Well,
needs to
I
add
know.
anything to the stories.
But
though,
like,
do they?
for example, at work.
Well, now.
But I've noticed in the rest, all other aspects of my life, people add in stories and like they'll book their car in, for example. Like at work is the easiest example. So they'll book the car in and they'll say, "Well, my car's not running right." And I go, "Okay, well, what's it sort of doing or not doing?" And they'll go, "Right, well, so I was going to the shops last Tuesday." Irrelevant. Why are you telling me that? I was driving the
I
car.
see what you mean
That's
now.
all you need.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm going down the road, and then it started like jerking a bit, and then my mate Denise, she said, because she comes with me on a Tuesday, because Tuesday's her day off, so like she has Tuesdays off. So we go shopping on a Tuesday, and I don't need any of this information.
What's your car doing that it shouldn't be?
Exactly.
Or what's your car not doing that it should be?
Exactly.
I'm on your
I don't need to.
Diagnosed it. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I
Completely
don't
on
need
your
to know why Denise has a Tuesday off.
Same thing. Mate, your suits come in on delivery. All right, so it'd be here waiting for you. What's even better is when you leave a voicemail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be here for you whenever you want to come pick it up, mate. It's just you just come down and pick it up. Rings you back. I've got a voicemail from this number. Yeah, it's got the information on the voicemail to begin with.
Yeah.
And then it's just a voicemail, mate, to let you know your suit's here, ready to come pick up. Well, I ain't gonna be able to get down this weekend.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Basically, what's happened is we was going to go away on holiday, but we've had a bit of a fallout. So, unfortunately, we've got a bit going on at the moment. So there isn't really. So it might be next Tuesday, but it might not. It's going to be a few days. I'm like, shut up, please. Like, do you remember what I said?
Yeah. I'm going for a tunnel. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. It'll be here waiting for you. That is all I need to know.
Yeah.
I actually had to say to someone on the phone earlier, look, mate, I've got customers in the shop. Just let me know when you want it doing. And I'll put the phone down.
Really?
Yeah, because it was kept going on about, I kind of know him anyway, but he kept banging on about his insurance doing something, and ultimately we'd already depicted from a previous conversation that we'd had in the shop that I can't help him. He needs to speak to his insurance.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'll go speak to them. And then he rung up and he said, oh yeah, because this happened and this happened and then that happened, and then like she was sat in the car, and I was like, we've already been through this. I can't help you.
I ain't your friend. Do you want to work or not?
Yeah, I was like, I can't help you. You need to contact your insurance. Like, oh yeah, Sam, mate. Yeah, Sam. See you later. I was like, this whole conversation was pointless.
Yeah.
Why have you rung me?
I'm going to play devil's advocate, actually. There's one time with one lovely couple that I've been doing a wedding for at the moment, where I was on the phone, literally, like, our boss come over and was like, are you on the phone to the Prime Minister? You've been on the phone for 45 minutes.
Wow.
When they wanted to ring up to book to come see some suits.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. I
Just
found
lovely.
out, mate, not in the country at the moment. Don't know if she can get to the wedding. Don't know if she's allowed back in the country at the moment. There's all that going on. Things at home, the work they do, their shift patterns, the lot. I had it all going on. And she got to the end and she was like, oh, sorry, I know I've kept you. I'm like, no, this has been phenomenal.
You carry on, Doreen.
Can't wait to meet you. Come in. Worth it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And same sort
Don't
of
get me
thing.
wrong, sometimes
You're
I'm
always
like,
going to get that little fucking diamond in the rough.
sometimes I'm like dead interesting. You
Yeah.
talk away. The coroner geezer, he was interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
There's another guy that works on I don't know, some like scanning thing in A&E, and he said that I think I was telling you boys a while ago. He was saying we had a new guy start, and he said like sometimes we'll get just like body parts turn up that need scanning, but he's like, but don't worry about that. He said to the new boy, don't worry about that. Once in a blue moon that happens. He said it's a bit difficult, but you deal with it, but it doesn't happen very often anyway. And then that weekend 3 body parts turned up in separate occasions. Just one was just a head and some hands. Just put that through your scanner, please.
Real life Build-A-Bear.
Got your head in your hands?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So we need to scan it to find out how he died. So I'm pretty sure I know how he died. His head's in a box. Like, what do you expect?
Lost his hands, come put his head back on.
Come get it. Stump's no good for lining heads up.
That's it. You're done. You're finished. You're scanned in then.
But yeah, sometimes you get the interesting ones. I'm like, you knock yourself out, boy. I was talking to a guy the other day. He does all the stunts for did stunts for Thor: Love and Thunder. He's done it for all sorts of stuff, and he's working on at the minute. He's working on something for Netflix, whatever it is. But dead interesting. Yeah. And then other things, I just think, shut your fucking gob.
The only sort of thing we have in our sort of industry with that is people who they've watched too much fucking Miami Ink and tattoo fixes and this, that, and the other, and they go, "Oh, I want a tattoo. You know, I'm looking for this, blah blah blah," and they'll go into like either a meaning or a sob story essentially as to why I need to get them in as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've got a waiting list.
Yeah.
These are my latest dates. That's where I can get you in. Oh, but like, you know, so-and-so's died and it's for them. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore. Just everybody has people who dies.
Yeah.
Everybody has a meaning. I can't help you anymore. Like, I can't ring up other clients and say, I'm really sorry, but fucking
person you don't know.
Deborah's fucking cat's dead, so that takes priority.
What you could do is get them booked in and then just be like, sorry, I got to move you. I've got a bigger sob story than yours, so we've got to shift you out of the way now.
Sorry, top trumps.
It is a good one for you. Move the client, not the design.
Yeah.
The design stays booked.
So they'll get somebody else's design.
You can have their slot, but that's what you're getting. Yeah, I can get you in. If that's the case, mate, I can get you in tomorrow, no problem at all. But you are having a full swastika back piece, because that's what I've got booked in.
Yeah.
Underneath says, I hate Deborah's dead cat.
Yeah. And then
I killed Deborah's cat.
There you go. Move the design, not the move the person, not the design.
To do something like that.
Everyone knows everyone in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what that design's booked in for that. If you
book that
turn
time
up,
slot.
someone else has got to have it now.
Yeah. That puts everybody's designs gets moved back one.
And if you don't turn up for it, so like you don't turn up that day, so I'm like, oh shit. Looks like Jeremy's getting a fucking Medusa toe tomorrow then.
Yeah.
He wanted a cannon.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Just a cannon.
You could think of something a bit more.
That was the first thing that came in my head. I don't know why.
It's a cannon.
Turns out Medusa robbed his nan as well.
Yeah.
Should we all get matching cannon tattoos now?
Let's do it. Yeah.
In canon. That's a film thing, innit?
What?
Sure.
Okay. So people adding unnecessary stories.
Yeah, just things that you don't need to put in there.
Stuff that don't need to be there. Just people who do not give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Have you got any pet peeves, Tom?
Yeah, so
He's always got pet peeves.
I ain't got a pet peeve, I've got a good vibe.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Woo!
Another good vibe on the bounce, mate. I'm bringing more good vibes than you are.
Yeah.
Fucking living it up, lapping it up. So, my friend Deborah, we went
I thought he was
out
going
and
to
she...
start MCing then.
Yeah, my friend Deborah, right, she's off on a Tuesday. No, so I went to Space Centre, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Big rockets
Fucking,
and that.
Big fucking rockets, mate. And like, don't get me wrong, there was like a lot of kids there, kids doing my head in, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was reading every fucking thing in that place, just like, that's a toilet.
Yeah.
There's fucking big vacuum toilet. It just sucks all the time. That's it's like, how do you piss in that? It's like, you go all the way in it. Fuck. That's incredible.
Well, you're standing there pissed and it just goes.
You literally drop your cock in it.
Put
and
your
you just
whole
go
junk in it. Yeah.
He wants to take it off.
Sick.
Constantly sucking it all
Was this
away.
something to do with the space, or was this just the toilets were there?
It's a space toilet. If they had them in operation, that was the only place I'd have been.
Yeah.
Like, Hannah would have been like, "We've been here 6 hours. How are you still in there?"
I'm still
like,
pissing.
Yeah. And just had to come out with the shell of a man.
Yeah.
But no, it was really cool. It was a big fucking rocket in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And you get to go up all the floors and see that on many levels. It's not any different top to bottom, to be honest. You can
Just see it a bit closer.
But I say you can't even see it closer. You're already close.
When
to
I
it.
went there as a kid, we had races from the stairs at the top to the stairs at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, and whoever lost got whacked with lightsabers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the only few times I've not lost running races.
Is the Space Centre the one that's got
Game
you
Mark
can
7.
eat your lunch in it? it's got like a train carriage outside, or is that a science museum?
So there's the industrial museum next door to it, and where the lunch area is, the rocket's suspended above it. But it's not like the shuttle; it's the boosters.
You're thinking, that's Eureka. I've been there with the kids.
There's
like a train cart outside, isn't there?
Train outside.
Yeah, that you can have your dinner in.
Yeah. Carry on. Sorry.
But yeah, there's just so much information in there. There's like a lot of space stuff, a lot of rocket stuff. Just
We'd hope so. With it being called the Space Centre.
yeah.
I'd be annoyed if it was just wagons.
Yeah. This is full of toasters.
I just found it
Cannons.
there was a cannon. Just found it really interesting, and then obviously the following week we had the SpaceX launch as well.
Yeah, did you see that?
did.
Yeah. You commented on it, didn't you? Saying that because you don't really usually that bothered about
I was
that.
working in a different shop that had no customers that day, so I said I rung you, didn't I? I said, I'm bored, what are you doing? He was like, watching this. I was like, send us a link to that.
But it was fucking...
It was wild.
And it's massive. That fucking thing is massive. So anybody at home that don't know about it, they re-landed a rocket, essentially. They sent a rocket up.
They didn't even re-land it, they caught it.
Yeah. So it come back down and they went, thank you. We'll use that again.
The chopsticks
Which
went,
we'll
grab that.
Absolutely.
Chopsticks went, I'm fucking having that.
Insane.
And it's something to do with like the chances of doing it. So you need to have everything.
It's missing me arguing to fly, isn't it? That's
that.
what it is.
Yeah. Curvature of the Earth, the moving of the Earth, everything has got to be that fucking
wind
pinpoint.
Resistance, temperature,
everything.
And then and obviously
they even said just before takeoff, didn't they? The weather conditions were 100% for that day. It was like it's rare that you get 100%. Usually, at best, it's like 60, 70,
they had
something like that.
no delays on the launch either.
No,
they just went
everything was
straight
spot
up. Everything went to fucking plan.
Yeah.
Even landing the shuttle at the end where they were just like...
I completely missed that, if I'm honest. I got too excited about them catching it and then fucked off. So
well, that went for a water landing and they were just like...
Did it do it upright?
Yeah, it comes down upright and then it just flops down, doesn't it? But last time they said it got quite a bit of damage because they dropped it quite high up.
Right,
and it flopped down too much. So this time they tried to keep it more upright.
So they could
literally
keep it a bit.
Start touching the water and then go.
That sounds like me getting in a bath.
Yeah.
I was watching it with my missus and she was just like, I bet them fish in there are just like, what the fuck?
Motherfucker! That whale looks strange.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing of that, like the fact that they were gonna, like the best thing for them was to get close.
Yeah.
But it was perfect.
It was one of them things. I was astounded and gutted at the same time. Because I was like, that's fucking sick. But it would have been cooler if it all exploded and they'd missed.
Yeah.
Took out the platform and everything.
Yeah, but it's right next to the fuel farm, isn't it? So like, if it falls over or misses and gets a fuel farm and it's literally blowing up a massive tank of like liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big
They
bang.
must have been fucking confident to do that though.
Yeah.
It's like... Well, I mean, it worked. So obviously they were very confident. I mean, it's a lot of maths to figure out exactly. Because it obviously went right up and they're like, right, now we need to calculate how it gets back there after it's fucked off somewhere.
Yeah, and the fact that most of it's like...
I was about to say that, like the fact it was like 8 minutes from it going up more or less into space and then falling back down and caught again.
Yeah.
Like 8 minutes.
But the speed, what was they getting up? Thousands of kilometres
24,000 kilometres an hour.
I'll be honest, I don't know. Yeah.
What's that in miles an hour?
Fast.
Yeah.
Fucking quick.
About 20,000 miles per hour.
Yeah. The...
Yeah. Bear in mind, think about how fast it feels when you're in the car going 70.
So it's 1.2 kilometres to a mile. So you work out, so 24,000 kilometres is roughly 20,000 miles.
Is it 2,400 kilometres or is it 24,000 kilometres?
24,000 kilometres an hour.
Fucking hell, that you'd take your eyebrows off.
Faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah.
And men
That's
go up
when
in
it's
that,
in
and women.
space, though.
Yeah.
They go up in rockets like that.
Yeah.
That's
what you're like that.
Well, once it gets in
What?
space, I mean, I think it accelerates for about 6,000, doesn't it, in the atmosphere? But in space, there's no resistance. There's nothing to slow it down or
Just go as
stop
fast
it.
as you want.
And if you keep adding boost, it'll just get faster and faster and faster. There's nothing to stop it. It'll just go faster.
Is that why
faster.
things in space go like?
Yeah.
More or less,
well,
yeah.
quick.
Well, there's nothing to slow it down.
No, there's no air resistance or nothing.
There's no. There's no. What's that? Not gravitational potential. There's no
friction.
There's a word for it. You reach terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get any quicker.
That's from gravity, though.
Yeah,
Terminal velocity.
So there's none of that. It's just you get quicker and quicker and quicker.
Yeah.
So your terminal velocity is dependent on how strong your gravitational pull is. So if you go on a planet that's got more gravity, terminal velocity is going to be higher.
Does that mean eventually
you will still have a top speed? Like there will be a certain amount, but that's just whatever your engines are capable of making.
We don't really know that because in space, again, you put acceleration in space. There's nothing to slow it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's just going to keep going.
Well, yeah, but you can't. You're not going to be able to accelerate faster than the amount of thrust that your engines are making, is it? Like that's just not possible.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
At some point, you will get to where you can't go any faster without more of that.
Yeah.
You can't have more of that without more of that. It'll just be equal amounts of opposite direction.
Yeah. Yeah,
if that makes sense. You're going that way as fast as the stuff's coming out the back that way. Like
terminal rockicity.
I'm not sure how true that is because I'm not sure if you've seen much on the microwave engine.
No.
I've never seen any engines on any microwave.
That is a consistent propulsion engine that offers very minimal propulsion, but in space, because it could offer that propulsion continuously, you could theoretically get up to any speed that you wanted to from consistent propulsion.
Don't know.
But it doesn't. On our gravity, it's not strong enough to even push itself up at all.
Yeah.
But in space, because it's constant and there's no decline in energy, it's like just completely renewable.
It just keeps going faster.
It could just theoretically continuously build up speed.
Nothing to slow it. If you had like a boost, that was just like a puff of air essentially, like a poof, and it got you up to 70 miles an hour, you'd just remain at 70 miles an hour, wouldn't you?
I suppose it's
then
like
another one
if you're spinning something
push you to 100.
I suppose if you're spinning something by doing that, eventually your hand can't go fast enough for the thing that you're spinning, but if that makes sense, to make it go faster. But if you can constantly touch it and go faster, you will always be able to go faster.
It's like I suppose fart, really.
That's
still the same theory, though. You will still have a top speed, though, won't you? Like,
theoretically,
but ultimately you can't. Like I say, you can't.
Not in space, I don't think.
You can't go faster that way than something is
it's a force.
pushing it the opposite direction.
There's nothing pushing it.
There's nothing going against it.
You're just adding force to go forwards. There's nothing pushing you back the other way. So you're just you're constantly pushing against to go one way. So you're just constantly gaining speed.
You wouldn't ever slow down. So you think about it. If it was a blast of engine, whatever, going poof, and you get up to 70 mile an hour, you'd stay at 70 mile an hour.
Yeah.
It's something, and then there was another force of your engine going poof, it would bump you up to 100. Boom, up to 120.
Is that only if the force is greater?
It's because it's being added. You're having another push and another push and another push with nothing slowing it down.
Surely that force coming back has got to be greater in order to get it faster. Because if you boom and then you're 70 miles an hour and then you had another smaller boost, but it wasn't as quick, it wasn't giving you as quick to go faster than 70 miles an hour, surely it would only be at 70 miles an hour.
I don't think so, because it's like the theory of like if you're on a bus or a car and you throw a ball up in the air, your speed is where you are is neutral, isn't it? To where you're moving.
I suppose.
The reason that something stops is because of friction and all that sort of shit.
If anyone knows science,
a little tap would get you faster and faster and faster and faster.
Someone please let us know in the comments about if this is possible.
Yeah, because it's not really comedy, is it now?
No, we're just talking about
rocket science, isn't it?
Science that we don't know.
I think that was great. But what I do want to talk about, it's kind of not a pet peeve, but more of a mystery. You know, B&Q in Lincoln.
Know all about that.
Why is its car park?
I've got a van, so I've got a trade discount.
Why is its car park so ridiculously big and obnoxious?
Oh, isn't it? It's enormous. We found you in it.
We did. We found Cal in B&Q car park. Just at a car going, you all right?
When was that?
Well, he went, I'll meet you at B&Q. I was like, cool. So I turned up at B&Q. I was like, where the fuck's Chunk gone? His car's there, but he's not here. Went wandering through, tried to ring him, and he went, there he is, look. I was like, oh, fucking hell, it's Chunk. With a wild towel. A wild towel appeared in B&Q car park. Just eating a butty.
That's when your beard grew, you got lost in there, didn't you?
Yeah. He didn't have a beard for him.
What year is it?
He just had a football with a face painted on it. I know, it was an orange B&Q bucket on it. Yeah. They only got a couple of buckets.
Chunk went to take me home last Thursday and dropped me off somewhere, and then when the light came on,
Yeah.
I was just in there and I couldn't find my way out.
Yeah.
So
Just stuck in B&Q.
yeah, so you showed up Sunday and you were like, oh, by the way, we're doing something. And I was like, take me with you.
I'm coming.
I know nothing about B&Q, but I like it because it feels like it's adult Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, it's big, isn't it?
But why is the car park so big for B&Q?
I don't know, and none of them line up.
Planks of wood.
I've never seen
can't-
it full either.
I've never even
Nowhere
seen the
near
first row full.
No.
The first, every time I've gone
Actually,
to B&Q.
I'll tell you, I have seen it full.
Have you?
It absolutely packed to the brim. You could not get another car in there. It was about 12 o'clock one night when there was a car meet going on.
Right, yeah.
And there was all racing down Beaver Street.
Yeah, so
and
now
there was
what
that
was
many people there, the car park was full.
Fuck it.
And you
But that's not for
couldn't
B&Q,
get
is it?
people
No,
in.
It used to be big there because of
The police had to close the car park.
timber. Planks of wood.
Big bits of timber.
You don't understand how unnecessarily big it is for what's ever there, though,
Because
mate.
there's giant things that they got them the flatbeds to get your things on.
Lorries.
Yeah.
I know them. Lorries.
No, not lorries. Oh, the flatbeds.
trolleys.
The trolleys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big trolleys.
Yeah, not lorry, trolley.
Yeah.
Trolley. Yeah, because if you got these massive things and you got big projects and that, you can't be going down no single lane. You got to have space to move around your timber.
That's not my issue, mate. My issue is that
The car park is as wide as the building.
Yeah, there's only in that
It's
car
massive.
park.
Yeah,
there's only
but
ever, I would
you need
hazard a
it.
guess, a maximum of 20 vehicles, and some of them I'm convinced are parked up because they're working elsewhere.
Probably,
Right?
yeah.
If you look, there's a lot of work vans and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that are there that aren't getting stuff. They're there every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. There's probably about 20, maybe 25 at a push. That's busy day.
Because inflation's gone up, so
There is
everything's well
about
expensive.
400 spaces.
Tal's just doing some research here.
I was
by the way.
trying to find out how many spaces there were, but they've got Trustpilot reviews on B&Q car park in Lincoln.
You
Really?
can pay for extra time in it. I see that.
Yeah, but
So if you're gonna be there longer than
100 reviews on the car park.
100 reviews. What, saying this is massive?
It's just a huge car park, loads of spaces, and a short walk into the city centre. I don't think you're supposed to do that, are you? Use many times.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, are you?
You can't want this, huh?
They've got Smart Eye, haven't they? So as you see
Yeah.
you leave the car park, they're like,
Yeah.
fine.
No, what they've got, because I've noticed that with my many trips recently, is you have 2 hours free, but if you want longer, you pay.
On the
So it's
website.
like a pay and display kind of
Yeah.
thing if you want to just use it as a car park and fuck off.
Ideal location and good price.
There you go.
Pilot.com.
Now to Tal's Trustpilot reviews.
Good space, easy to book. X.
Could you just chime in with them randomly throughout the show, please? That'd be good.
Yeah.
I like that. Thanks.
Yeah, do you not feel the same?
It is
really
massive,
angers me
isn't it?
that just like because across the road,
Across the way.
the road on Tritton Road
Yeah. Is the opposite of car parks.
is fucking Pets at Home and all that, Home Sense, and I was stuck in there for an hour trying to get out.
Why don't you go and B&Q?
Well, I would have if I'd have known.
Easy to book. X.
It
Yeah.
is.
That is literally the opposite
Yeah.
car park, isn't it? And literally, they are polar opposites. They're opposite each other, and they are. B&Q has far too much space and is really well organised. The Pets at Home one has nowhere near as much space as it should have, and it is the most atrociously organised car park I've ever
Yeah.
been to in my life.
B&Q car park has a tram cart that sells delicious food, as that's why Tal was there. And the Pets at Home car park just has a broken clothes bank.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And a back entrance full of drugs.
Yeah.
Just go on Google Street View and count all the parking bays for us.
Yeah, just do that. That's a bit of research for you. Obviously, as a driver, you don't give a fuck, do you? But like,
Yeah, but if I was B&Q, I'd be like, why is your car park so big? I'd be like, I could afford it. And they'd
yeah,
be like,
they are just the
yeah.
fucking posh girls' school.
Big
of-
obnoxious bastards,
of
yeah.
Superstars. Go on, Tal.
Do you want to have a guess at how many spaces there are?
You
Oh,
found
do you know how many
out?
spaces
I found
there are?
out, yeah.
I'm going to say 342.
Sharpie, what's your guess?
I think it's probably more than that.
Carry the 435.
I'll go 280.
Chunky were the closest. It's 509.
That is fucking necessary. There's about 20 cars in there at a time, ever. I've never seen the first row, you know, because in like Asda's and stuff, there's like one main walkway in there that's got the bollards.
Yeah. So everyone wants to get on there.
Yeah, and that's usually the one that's got the parent and child bays and the disabled bays.
Everyone who's anyone's been parking on there.
Yeah, you get on there. I've never been to B&Q, and that row there be full of cars. I've seen it close, but everyone's got one space between them because there's that much fucking room.
Yeah, I've never parked next to anyone in B&Q.
No, you never have to park.
Also, it's trickery though, isn't it? Because the entrance is not the exit.
No.
So you've either got to walk to the exit or you've got to walk to the entrance.
Yeah.
Because I always get discombobulated. Because I go in the entrance and then I'm like, right, I know where I parked. And then I come out, and because I've come out to a different way I went in, I'm like, no, where's my car?
The thing is, all you are is like one row across. Yeah. So you're like, it's changed.
You lose all bearings, don't you? You're like, well, the trunk car was over there when I went in.
That's why they've got that burger van there, because when you're walking halfway across it, you're like, I'm going to die of starvation now.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
It's a mirage.
Wait, is it because like inflation's gone up and building parts and timber is well expensive now, so people can't afford to buy it anymore unless you are B&Q?
I've been on this planet for 34 years. I've lived in Lincoln. To go to B&Q and take notice for over 10, 15 years, right? Never have I seen any more than 20 cars in there. I saw a few more during lockdown, but it was because everyone was driving and collecting in their cars.
Yeah.
And they were like a click and collect drive through B&Q.
Because they had the space.
They were the biggest, bizarrest thing I've ever known.
They had that much room, you could put everything outside.
Yeah.
And just help yourself.
Click and collect
Some of
timber.
B&Q is outside.
Yeah.
But it's inside.
It's inside, outside. Yeah.
It's fucking. It's a
Somebody's
magical
got
place.
round a table and they've gone, how many park spaces? How many have they got over there? Oh, they've got 100. How many are we going to have? 500.
Another thing,
joke.
while we're on the subject of B&Q that unnecessarily annoys me is the fact that their website is called DIY.com.
Do it yourself.
No, it's B&Q.
Yeah.
.com is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but the shop is for DIY, isn't it?
Should be called
No, not always.
Big No Queues.
It's for trade as well.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Good point.
Fucking arseholes. Yellow, orange cunts.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Right.
Orange.
Have you got anything you want to bring up?
Yeah, I have. A little one.
Go on then.
So I got my new YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at videos and things, how to this, how to that. And then I get a pop-up. We've changed your age rating settings. We don't think you're an adult.
They're right.
Right, yeah, right. I was like, one, why? I've been looking at how-to videos and not been watching fucking Teletubbies.
Yeah.
And then it goes, right, you can change this, so if you go through Google. I was like, all right. And it goes, here's a link, and it goes, Google account, verify age. Click that, and it goes, it's Google account. You don't need to verify your age. Go back. And I'll go back, and it goes, you need to verify your age. On the verify age button, I click it, and it literally just goes, it's a Google account. You don't need to verify your age. Go back. And I'm like,
You just get stuck in a loop.
Well, yeah, and then I go back, and then it's like, we don't think you're an old enough to have some settings on this. And I'm like, well, we're at an impasse then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like,
Because you say I do and Google say I don't.
I don't even know what settings it's changed. It's just gone, you're not an adult. What? Verify age. No, you don't need to. That's it. And I'm like, well, maybe because I'm not smart enough to figure it out, that it might be why I've changed the settings. I don't know. But
that's the first test.
it's literally, it's that thing. You're not old enough to what we think, from whatever reason. It was just right mid through a video as well. Oh, by the way, I think you're a kid. And I was like, what? Just
bit noncy, YouTube.
Yeah, and I was like, right, let's go to the settings then. Yeah, click the link.
It's maybe just trying to find them.
The fact it's got a verify age button, I'm verifying Google. Yeah, but Google's like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I do. And it's like, well, there's no option now. So go back to verify age button because you don't need to verify age. And then that's it. And I'm like, I don't know what's gone on here.
There's just no stopping it.
I think I'm being punked. But,
Yeah, you are.
yeah.
You've been punked.
Yeah, punked.
Punk.
Yeah. Am I on camera? But yeah, that was a little one. That was
It's like the
right.
age-old, like, insert new password. Can't use old password.
Yeah, exactly.
Just when the system just gets stuck and goes, oh
Yeah.
no, Soz, we haven't set this up right.
Yeah.
Fuck knows what has changed. I don't even know what has changed. It's just like
I don't think you're an adult.
Yeah. Well, can I change it? Yeah. All right. How do you do it?
Yeah,
you
just pop
you do it through here. I've been told to change my age. Yeah.
I don't think you're an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like to just pop over to Google?
Yeah.
I'll verify your age.
There
Let's
we go.
Google. Google's through there.
I'll do it. Come on, Google. Perfect parking for the university. Lots of spaces available. Cars feel safe.
Cars feel safe. Did you ask them? How you feeling, Carl?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused
I feel
about.
safe.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm Google. I'm here to verify your age.
Yeah.
Would you like to verify your age?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you don't need to. Don't worry about it. Go back.
Literally. And I'm like, cool.
Welcome back to YouTube. Do you want to watch a video?
Yeah, I'll watch that video.
What did you get on with watching that video?
Yeah, I'll watch that video.
Can you start watching that video?
It wasn't even stop watching that video. It was just like, by the way, you're a kid.
By the way, you're a kid.
clothes. And I was like, we've changed settings. What settings have you changed? Some of them. I'm like, right, well, let's go. I best go sort this out. I don't need to sort it out.
The only kid
what settings have you? I'll still change settings though because you haven't verified your age. All right, I'll go verify it then. Well, you don't need to verify your age. It's a fucking email address.
It's the equivalent of, Mum, can I do this? Well, you best ask your dad. Dad, can I do this? Well, you best ask your mum.
I see one child involved here, and that's YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, it's YouTube, isn't it?
Change settings, not telling you. Basically sitting there going, not touching, can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I'm not a kid. I know you are, but what am I?
I think you're a kid. Why do you think that? Just do. Right, we've changed settings.
Trying to learn Premiere
I'd
Pro.
like to verify my age, please. Why?
Yeah. I wear blazers.
That is the sign of an adult.
I've worked a wedding fair. Not kid.
Right, should we have a little break and then get on to alternative options?
Alternative options.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Utopia Project.
Now then, everybody, thanks for watching the show. If you want to support the show even further, you can do with some Utopia Project merch. You can get that over at Utopia Project Pod. We've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got some other little bits and bobs. They're all lovely, and we took a bit of time to actually design some nice stuff. We've got some catchphrase stuff, some sort of logo stuff. It's really good. So if you want to get yourself some fresh new garms, I think that is that what the youth say?
It's what they can say, actually. It's GARMS with a capital G.
Sick. Yes. Yeah. Well, if you want some of them and you want to look super cool, get yourself over to our website and get yourself some now.
Do it now!
Add to the drip.
Let's hear an alternative option. Let's hear an alternative option. Let's hear an alternative option.
Alternative options, boys.
Yeah, man.
How are we doing?
Not bad.
What are we doing?
Leisure Centre.
We're going to make the Utopian Leisure Centre. We're doing some world building. For this section of the show, we like to bring up an alternative option.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to pitch your options.
Yes.
And then me and producer Tal will kind of decide which is going to be the option that we have in Utopia.
Yeah.
So leisure centres are all right.
Yeah.
They're all right. They do what
But
they
they
say
could be
on the tin.
better.
But they could be better, and they could be
Way
fine-tuned.
Yes.
To something more specific within the Utopia Project, in the world of Utopia. We have previously, I'm hoping these planning permission applications essentially is what we're creating.
Yeah,
indeed.
They're going to get accepted this week because if I remember rightly, the only one that hasn't been accepted has been the retirement home.
Yes.
That needed a bit more work, didn't it?
Just a touch.
No, I passed that.
No,
I started
you
it.
did not.
I went to
You
admin and I fucking... they're
Threatened
underwater
them.
now. They're underwater.
No. So we've got a alternative fire brigade.
Yeah.
Which is now
Spud
called
guns.
the Fryer Brigade.
Fire
Yeah.
brigade.
Yeah.
Fish and chips.
They put fires out with taties
Yeah,
and
yeah.
provide everyone with free fish and chips.
Yeah.
They do indeed.
Right, Tal, have you got the slides downloaded for Sharpies?
Yeah, they're just on the they're on the go. Yeah, so,
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
we've got everything. Yeah.
Right.
Right, yeah,
Well,
cool.
if
Have
it's
you
okay
got
with
slides
me,
or anything?
I've not got slides or anything. I've just
Okay.
got a pitch. So my suggestion is that I go first.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit dubious about mine, and then I see on the Utopia Project email earlier today that all of Sharpie's slides started coming through, and I thought, this is going to go well.
Did you see any of it?
No, I purposely didn't look. So I was like, if it's any
PowerPoint presentation,
if it's anything like the Fry Brigade, I want in.
It's good.
Right.
It makes
He also
sense.
putting old people corpses into the sea. So,
sound. Yeah.
You know,
That wasn't real.
Yeah.
and he brought a real life photo of a dead body.
Yeah.
That was only a photograph, and we don't even know if he's still alive.
Are you dead?
You don't know this. You don't know what CGI does.
Go on then,
Yeah.
Jack. What are you?
What we got going on?
Utopian Leisure Centre. Tell us all
So
about
I
it.
was thinking, right? You know how they have like in cities, they have like shopping quarter, cultural quarter, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking leisure quarter.
All right.
Yeah.
Full leisure quarter.
Full leisure quarter.
Very
It's just a
nice.
big bit of leisure.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's one big bit. You can get to it from anywhere due to a series of them sucky air tube things that are dotted about.
Okay.
You know where you
It's
get in it and
sucky
close the door and it's like, boom, and off you go.
Off the leisure quarter.
Like, let's go. Outside, just because I thought I'd add this in, just because I like bikes and stuff. So outside is a VR
Is a
bike
bike?
area, so you can put a VR thing on and bike anywhere,
Yeah.
any planet, anywhere. The physics changes a lot. Real immersive experience.
So you got your hand up. I feel like you maybe need to make notes and then at the end of the pitch address the question.
I've got one quick question. Can I bike to Mordor?
Wherever you like.
Fantastic.
One does not simply.
Fantastic.
Sorry, no. Tell a lie. Sorry, one does not simply bike into Mordor. You can't do that. Well, you can, but it's not simple. It's challenging. It's difficult. You got to dodge all the orcs.
I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
When do we go?
So there's VR bike area. There's a real bike track for mountain bikes, and there's a real bike track for road bikes as well, and a skate park. Just because I like them things, so I thought I'd throw them in there. And then you go inside, and this is where the good shit starts. Now, originally I went with a wet side, dry side area,
Lovely.
and then with further discussion, I kind of with my committee. Started thinking, well, I love swimming.
Yeah.
So, you know when you go on holiday and there's like you can swim up to the bar?
Yeah.
I'm taking that aspect but applying it to the whole of inside.
Okay. Yeah.
So everywhere...
Just swim to changing rooms.
Well, just everywhere is... The whole leisure centre... I've written there. The whole leisure centre is like that, and it's just all at varying depths of pool.
Okay.
Oh, like that thing in Dubai where you go underwater and there's like it's real deep.
Yeah, so there's like a real deep bit, but like when you first walk into reception, it's just shallow. You just wade in. Wade into the pool.
Where do you change? Sorry, I'll wait to the end.
I think we'll do like an airlock where you get changed and then you go into the wet bit.
Okay.
And then you check in. So you have to just go in with your trunks. Yeah. You know when you used to go to the beach and you wear them underneath your clothes?
Yeah.
So you just take your clothes off, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
There's a gym with all the bells and whistles, squash, badminton and tennis courts. There's a submerged spin class as well, so you can do a spin class but underwater.
That's fun.
Again,
Where's the water height?
where you can do varying levels.
Okay.
That is good
Yeah.
for like aqua aerobics.
So like novice is you're just in some water.
Yeah.
You
Like
get
waist high.
You get splashed. with
Yeah.
it, yeah.
And then down to like proper like pro and their full scuba gear underwater.
Giving it a big lift.
Yeah. There's also a cafe and a bar, a sauna and a steam room, because if you want to just go get pissed, you can do that. Sauna and a steam room, scuba diving pool, like the one in Dubai. There is a
Nice.
normal pool, but I'm not just talking any pool. I'm talking wave machine, rapids, and a big pirate ship in the middle with like water cannons and a slide that goes out over the car park.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
YouTube was right.
Yes. There's drop slides, like them ones at Donny Dome where you can pretend to be a seal.
Yeah.
So on like big drop slides, and then the little ones where you can just go into another pool by like. Whoa.
Are these all underwater at this point? Oh,
No,
different
this
depths
is
of
just
water.
normal pool area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's them ones at like Donny Dome, and there's also the pièce de résistance. There is a part of the pool. I don't know whether it's a separate bit or whether it's around the pirate ship. Probably a separate bit. One of them big inflatables, like what you used to have birthday parties on.
Oh, like Nessie.
Yes.
Used to have Nessie.
So I said about this, and Amy had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah. It was
She's never experienced a
Jeff
pool party.
Mulder pool at Boston.
Yeah.
So they had the normal pool that's like the public
yeah.
pool, and then they had like it's where they did lessons, but you could hire it out for a swimming party.
Oh, it's like
As a
the
kid.
wipeout course. So it's
A bit like that, yeah. So
But on it was basically just a massive inflatable Loch Ness monster. It had like arms coming out of it and a big like
so it's like a train
dinosaur thing.
Like
it's a little bit
floats.
like, I went on my birthday, that assault course on top.
Yeah, so like
I love
imagine,
that.
like the inflatable parks.
Yeah.
You get it's like a long one of them, really.
Yeah,
And it's
on the
got
water.
like some that are like punch bag bobbly bits.
Yeah.
Some that you got to climb over. Some you got to climb through.
They
you
are
gotta-
all joy.
Yeah,
And
and
they
you
are
fall
great.
off, and then if you make a swimming near the side, they can pull you off.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
maybe you might fall in the water.
And it's all fun though, and you go, oh no, and you get back on. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
But the lifeguards there are just making you ride on the precipice of fun. Because if
Love
there's
it.
ever a bit too much fun happening, you stop that.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
be doing that on an assault course.
No,
Yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah,
Too much fun. Calm down.
Too much swim and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
me, just all underwater.
Yeah, sick. I know it's a theme with all
You'll
these
be with the
alternative
old
options.
people in the retirement home.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just varying depths of pool.
That was a lot of fun.
Mainly swimming pool then.
Mainly swimming pool stuff.
Yeah.
My favourite bit would be like the big pirate ship, because I see one on Google
But it's a
Images
bit
and I thought
like-
that's
so
sick.
you're
that.
thinking it's not really indoor. It's more like the water parks in like when you go to like
Ventura.
Spain, yeah,
Yeah.
all that. And it's like the world is the water.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's like a couple of like dry cafes if you want.
Yeah.
But then there's like islands and pools and
Yeah.
And
I like
most
it.
of it's
Yeah,
underwater.
yeah. But like I say, my favourite bit is that pirate
Lady
ship.
River.
Yeah, was it rapids and that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. Cat will like
Right,
it.
thoughts, Tal? Feedback, questions?
I've got some questions. So
queries
first
from the
off,
public.
Is this your committee?
Might be.
Yeah. Is that the committee?
He was part of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that is Jack's
I trust
actual
all
dog.
Of, yeah. I trust all.
It
of
was his
opinions.
birthday. He had his birthday hat on.
Yeah.
Party.
And badge.
I trust all of his opinions. So
Yeah.
that's already a good start. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Where did you get that from?
Instagram.
Pyro the Grey Tea.
Yeah. He's got his own Instagram.
Yeah. So the first question is you said it's like a quarter of a complex. So is this like a super complex?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So,
it's
we know
got like a mall, like shopping centre.
yeah, just everything.
No,
this
yeah,
this
so-
isn't shopping quarter.
No,
No,
he's saying
but this is a leisure quarter
What-
of a super complex.
no. What
of-
he's saying
of the city.
Of the city. So like we have the Cathedral Quarter in Lincoln,
Yeah.
and like Leeds has Jewellery Quarter, and there's
Yeah.
like
So
no-
it's big.
Yeah.
It's like it's a town of leisure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Leisure
yeah,
City.
It's its own
I'm
bit.
down for that. You seem to have put a lot of focus into the water park. Is there any chance that's your preferred side of it?
Yeah, I like swimming. That's it's all about me.
I do
Let's
have
go.
a query as well.
Big fan of swimming.
Why did you go for a gym that only has bells and whistles and not weights and treadmills?
Well, because you can do like ding-a-ling-a-ling, or you can go for the lifeguard training.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's a qualified lifeguard when they go in. You see,
Oh, sound.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where you
What
do
into the
training.
dry bit?
in either lifeguards and I think we should have.
Whatever you can do that's dry, you can also do wet, is what you're telling
Yeah, well,
us.
I'll be honest.
At a level of wetness.
Yeah, my idea, if I'm honest, was just anything inside is under some level of water.
Right.
Either it's just paddling or it's swimming.
I like that you have to get changed just to
go in.
Just to go in and maybe get a membership.
There-
Yeah, you have to get away. I might as well. No, it's a good selling time.
So like, if you imagine Yarborough Leisure Centre,
You're in the pool, mate. Got to pay.
If you
12 month
imagine
membership.
if you imagine like Yarborough Leisure Centre,
Yeah.
the main counter where you walk in, imagine that waist deep in water.
Yeah.
That's what I've got in my head.
I'm already wet now before you even know the membership. There's only a 12-month membership and you're already wet.
And
so
if you
might
read
as
our
well,
terms
yeah.
and conditions, once you're wet, you pay the debt.
Yeah, but yeah, and then it just gets deeper from there, basically. Yeah,
Big
Yeah.
fan. You have
Yeah.
aquarium in there, maybe some fishes and that.
No, I don't want to know what fish it is.
No, but in a separate bit where it's like aquarium, but there's
No,
glass
that would
wall.
unsettle me,
And because of the glass, it doesn't look like the glass is there,
No.
but it is there.
you can maybe do that within the diving bit, so it's an option if you want to. They have like a normal diving tank and then like a fish diving tank, but it's not
Okay.
nasty fish, just normal fish.
I don't like the normal fish.
Why do you like normal fish? They're just fish.
They're all horrible. Scaly. They ain't even got legs or hands.
No, good point. Nemo did. We had one, then a little one. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, mate.
No,
It's just
Thanks for the Nemo update.
yeah, there you go. It's just at varying levels of
Wet.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm a
What's
fan.
the motto of the leisure centre?
Once you're wet, you pay to death.
Sales tactic.
Yeah.
Right. Any more on from the?
No, I
Planning.
mean, again, he seems very heavy on the water park. I mean, it's fine, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice to know more about the squash courts and all
Yeah.
that.
It's just squash but wet.
Wet
Oh,
squash.
so that's wet
It was
as well.
cordial.
But that's in like this
Well,
much.
it's squelch.
Well, that's otherwise the balls won't bounce. So that's in like this much water.
Yeah.
So, also one of them. I missed it. One of them storm rooms.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I've seen them.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
so niche.
A shower.
I really want to have a go on it though. It's a room that's a full storm experience, like you just laid in a storm.
Yeah, but you're
At
not
sea.
actually wet, but you will be in this as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Because it's like rain. Have you not seen them in real life?
No.
It's a.
I
You
think
lay
there's one in the world.
Why would you want
So-
to experience?
I bet it'd be quite cool.
Relaxing somehow.
Yeah. You lay.
People evacuate their we've just had Milton.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, people pay for that as an experience. So you lay on the bed and you're like, I don't know, like this deep in
Yeah.
water. So you lay on this like bed thing, and there's a big screen all the way around, which does like it's got a picture of like open sea and then dark clouds rolling in, and then it's got like lightning and stuff, and the lights all
It's a
flash.
bit like a submersion tank or whatever you call it.
Yeah, kind of. And then it rains from the ceiling, and then like there's all wind and it splashes
The whole
you and
place
everything
LEDs,
else.
isn't it? And it's They does look quite cool. I think
Looks
it's like
sick.
one in Japan.
Seems
There
like
you
like unnecessary that.
Bit of that. Seeing like a fake storm at sea.
Experience the sinking of the Titanic.
Yeah.
Titanic death simulator.
You'll never let this go, Jack.
Right, are we all concluded on Jack Magic's pitch then?
Yeah.
So it's time for
Right.
slides then.
So
isn't
no,
it?
before slides.
From
okay.
water slides to your slides.
Before any slides come on the screen.
Yeah.
Alright, so leisure centre. I had a full pronged approach to this.
Full.
Yeah, I just said words. It's fine. They don't mean anything, but it's part of the professionalism.
Yeah.
But basically, so I've reimagined the word leisure and what that means. So it's a leisure centre. So it gives you leisure, doesn't it? But it gives you leisure for that aspect of your life, and you go back to the mundane. But what I've done is create a centre that provides leisure for the little things in life. So the little things in life happen way more than the big things. So everyday things are going to provide you leisure. This centre is going to give you that leisure. This centre is built around trauma. Okay, it's,
Right.
but it helps you.
Why wouldn't it be?
It
There's
helps
a
you
lot of
appreciate everything
words.
else. Who knew trauma? The Romans. All right, can we have the first slide, please? This is Caesar's Leisure Palace. Okay,
Right.
the Romans and Roman slaves and everything. They were. This is professional serious.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
They were.
I didn't realise Caesar looked like that.
Yeah, he did. They weren't happy,
He's
right?
got some
Are they his actual teeth?
He's got
Yeah,
some
yeah,
little dinky legs, hasn't he?
So
His head is as big as his shin.
we're taking it
Missing
back.
half his arm as well.
Yeah.
We're taking it back to the old school because they were fit fighting men. All right, but they.
But the Colosseum still wasn't built yet.
It's
Yeah.
fallen down.
Well, we can build that with it. It's part of the leisure. It's good. It's rewarding. So yeah, it's Caesar's Leisure Palace. So
Right.
if we enter Caesar's Leisure Palace into slide two,
Seizures.
Seizures. Yeah. There may be seizures involved. If we can enter Caesar's Leisure Palace. Yeah, slide 2, please, Tal. We've got Caesar's Salad Bar. Okay. This is it's a nice area. It's
You had a
health.
Caesar salad and worked back from that, didn't you?
It's, no, I didn't actually. Because it's all,
happy
yeah.
This is the seizure.
Seizure salad bar. Yeah, so it's
Green.
basically it's health, it's wealth, it's everything that you want. To
It's way bigger
nutritionally
than a person.
fuel your. Don't worry about that. Look how big he's got from going to this centre, mate. It's filled with leisure. It's filled with it.
Look at
And salad.
Look at the
Yeah.
premium facilities around the building.
Yeah, and there's
other than that salad bar.
Yeah.
Look at the quality of that.
No.
Look at all the things you could not do.
No, this is not about right. This is the thing. This is where I'm at. This is not about all your fancy, cushy, nice. This is teaching you how. This is taking it back to the groundworks. All right. This is back to stone. This is limestone. This is where you fucking become part of the earth to understand what real leisure is. None of that fake leisure. None of that cushy bullshit. That makes you more depressed in life because it's all nicey nice, and then you think this is lovely, and the rest of my life is shit. So this is going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be real hard nails, but when you leave, you'll be like, I appreciate this more now. It's a bit like a Saw trap and that, them films and stuff. Because they appreciate life more, don't they?
Go to the leisure centre. Yeah, get my hands cut off.
Yeah, it's like a Saw trap.
It's funny you say that. Anyway, can we have the next slide, please, Tal? We do have a swimming pool within Caesar's Leisure Palace.
Wow.
It's dark. It's very dark in there. The water is probably cold, but at least you're submerged and you're still working your body. You can go. There's a big track that goes all the way around, but you never know where it starts and ends because it's pitch black there. It was the camera flash that put the light on. That's why he's terrified. But you can do it. You can work on being with the water, and you can swim. I get the swimmer's body, that them abs, all that business. It's terrifying, but at least if you get caught in a storm, you'll be all right now.
Shall we? That's the sewers, isn't it?
No, it's not. That is within the photo I made.
Is it the aqueducts?
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember any of the slides from here, so we're jumping in.
What's the aqueduct?
The aqueduct. It's a swimming pool. That's what we've called it. And, it's just
called the aqueduct.
Play on words, the aqueduct.
Because you cry while you're in there.
No, you wouldn't know though because of the water. You see, tears don't mean nothing here. But when you leave this place, like I say, if you ever get caught in water, you'll be like, I've seen worse. It's fine. Because you've seen worse, you now have leisure. Next slide, please, Tal. Okay, this is the gym. This is the gym. All right, it's at the Stones.
Is that you? That isn't you.
It is me. It's with appropriate angles as well. So basically, it's you're just lifting stones. Like, forget these dumbbells and all
That's
this.
That's a new photo. That's not in his archive. He's taken that today or yesterday.
Yeah, because he's got his bamboo glasses on.
Yeah.
I'm choppy.
Yeah.
Is your body always like a different definition to your head?
Just look at the obliques on that, man.
Your face is like high def, and you're like, what is that?
Painted.
720.
Painted. What you mean is, I found this. It's a masterpiece. It's an absolute
why are you holding
masterpiece.
that rock behind your head?
Because it's good for working. I was a personal trainer. It's good for working certain muscles and everything. And like I say, you can be in a gym and you can go to like a certain type of gym or a leisure centre and think, oh, the weights feel a bit shit. The weights are all fucking bust up and that. Oh, I'm at a shit gym. No. You do this, any gym you go to, you're going to have so much more leisure because this is stone carrying, all right? You need stones. That's
Spitting
all it
sawdust,
is.
mate, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And he's in shape. Look at his arms. Look at them forearms.
He's
and that.
A-shape,
He's got the definition coming out. It's hard work, but he's going to get the leisure in the rest of his life. I tell you that for free. Anyway, next slide, please, Tal.
And he's the size robot has to be tripping over that.
Bring it.
Yeah, there's a guest pass. You can bring a friend.
Wow.
So you can bring a friend to try it on. You can do a week's guest pass with them, so they can try it out as well and see if they get leisure in the rest of their life. That is not a problem. There is gladiator fighting as well, but you know for a fact both of these people are going to go away feeling like they're closer together.
One of them's going to be dead.
The guy on the floor, his head.
Gladiators.
I'm not saying gladiators.
Just
I'm saying this is
gladiator fighting.
This is Caesar's Leisure Palace.
Just
This is
quickly.
its own entity.
Can you just zoom in on his neck, please?
He's got still got his suit.
No. Just zoom in on his neck. Yeah. That collar.
That was taken today.
You took that today, didn't you?
I've had this shirt for a long time, right? It's not my fault if I like to be fresh at Caesar's Leisure Palace. Alright, it's absolutely fine. Right, it's creating combat skills, but you go for a pint after. It's absolutely fine. It's all good. If we can move on to the next slide, please, Tal.
Sorry, Sharpie, but you look like a sniper's dream in that one.
A sniper's dream?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Your head's exceptionally large.
There was no snipers in this Romans times.
Only swords.
Yeah. So I found this after I come up with the idea, and honestly, it fit perfectly. Look, a man who is willing to suffer in order to win is unbeatable at leisure.
I feel like it's been doctored slightly.
No, it's not.
I've got a sneaking suspicion. I'm no analytic.
Where's his neck come from?
So, look, a man who is willing to suffer
Same font that is.
in order to win is unbeatable at leisure. So you know for a fact, if you are willing to suffer through some of this stuff, like gym's hard, we make it harder through taking it back to the Roman times, and all these Roman people now, I tell you, if they was in our utopian society, if they were down fucking Morrison's with their hands chopped off, they'd look at a trip to Morrison's and think, this is fucking leisureful, this is phenomenal work.
That's not the point of it. A leisure centre is not designed.
It's designed
to make you feel that the rest of your life is all right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's designed for what I want to reimagine it. You give me the creative key to unlock my own fucking dreams. And what, we have a Caesar's Leisure Palace, so get on board. Anyway, so you're going to be unbeatable at leisure throughout all your life. I don't want to go to a leisure centre and think the rest of my life's going to be shit. I want to think, fucking hell, it's provided so much leisure for me now through my life. It is the leisure centre. It's Caesar's Leisure Palace. And
so you don't have a membership, you just have like a one-shot experience there.
No, you keep going back. It's rent's due, man. Every day on your body, you've got to be going consistently. Maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever fits in with your work schedule. We can work out a plan. It's fine. But if we go to the next slide, please, Tal.
There's more.
So, like I said, with a Roman, if his hand was chopped off and he was all sad like that, terribly sad, he would be upset, wouldn't he? But when he leaves and he goes into everyday life, he's going to be, especially from Roman times and slaves and that, it'd be awful. But he comes into Utopia now, it's going to be fucking phenomenal. It's good. Everything he does is going to be filled with leisure. If we get the next slide, please, Sal. Look how much leisure.
It's made his new hands real big.
He's got the Morrison's, he's got an empty trolley with no food, and he's much happier with that prosthetic hand.
And he's lost a leg.
That was just poor editing. But yeah,
some convincing mock-ups.
What you don't realise is, in order to achieve greater happiness, there is a cost. If you want to be a leisureful man, you have got to go through some shit. And I tell you what, the Romans went through some shit. All right? People say, why do the guys always think about the Roman Empire? It's so they can remember what trauma is, so they can be grateful for the leisure they have in today's society. There you go.
Can we bring back the saxophone now?
Caesar's leisure.
Do you know what? I'm fucking sold, mate.
Caesar's leisure.
So, you can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Look how big his thumbs up is. That's better than good. That's
Big
a real
thumbs.
good. I think he'd be loving it.
This is a terrible idea.
You bring the Romans from them and said, hey, what do you reckon to this shitty little fucking council house? They'd be like, it's a palace. Because we know it was horrible back in the Roman Empire, so our normal shit is great.
We're trying to create a leisure centre.
Yeah,
we're not trying to create a Roman rehabilitation immigration centre.
No. But they knew what pain was.
We're not importing
gladiator rehab.
Is there a time travel aspect to this then?
No. It's just because the more leisure and cushy things that we have, the more that we take for granted. Like if we've got a cushy David Lloyd's gym and you're driving up in your Range Rover, all these fucking geezers are just fucking sad. And these guys
why are they sad?
Because they've got too much. They've never even seen a rock. They've seen a techno plate fucking 45-degree leg press. They don't understand what weight is. They know what cushy is, nicey nice and all that. So then they're just sad all the time. But now Caesar's Leisure Palace creates leisure for you and for everyone that wants to indulge in it. Indulge in what real leisure is about. Join Caesar's Leisure Palace today. 1 week guest pass available.
God.
I'm actually, for the first time ever, quite dumbfounded. Tal?
Also, that arm was fake. I found that one. The one on the trolley.
Oh, that was the only thing that was fake.
Oh, yeah.
No, he did go to Morrison's though.
So, your way to make Utopia is to take away from people and be like, you can have less.
No, not you can have less. You can see what it was like back in the day. and what it was like back in the day was difficult, but that makes Utopia.
Experience less to understand you have more.
Exactly. If you're going throughout Utopia, it's great. You go to Caesar's Leisure Palace for a week, you're going to think it's really great.
You're creating some sort of fucked up Roman experience concentration camp.
No, nothing kills you.
You want members to do gladiator fighting.
I said you can do sparring, like in a boxing gym.
I would give it a go.
Sharpie.
If someone said there's a Roman experience, I'll be on that.
Which slide was it? Was it this one?
I made a Roman shield once.
Yeah, there's that one. That's worrying, isn't it? From the leisure centre.
Well, don't chop your hand off. If he jumped off a bridge, will you follow him?
That's not the point, is it? That's part of your promotional material. That's part of your come and join our gym. A picture of a man who's cut his own hand off.
And doesn't Utopia look much better than the chopped hand, doesn't it? Because of Caesar's Leisure Palace, providing leisure for you.
And he's got mayo in his blood as well.
Yeah.
But you?
It's me.
Yeah.
I eat so much mayo.
Yeah. And you get big salads. Salad was massive.
God.
He's wearing gold as well. It's got to mean something.
It's got to mean something.
I don't see how this improves upon what we already have.
No.
Because it makes your perspective greater.
I don't.
But
I go
if
to
we
NK.
replace it with this, there's no. That's it. There's nothing better to go
No, the rest
to.
of the world looks even better through the.
That's not Utopia's meant to be the best.
But what's better than the best? It's like the elevator in Charlie Chocolate Factory. It goes through the roof, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Caesar's Leisure Palace. It helps you get greater than your own limitations you ever even knew was going on.
So we won't have a swimming pool.
Yeah, we do.
No, we won't have a fun swimming pool, will we? We'll have sort of like a normal spa.
Who said about fun? You said design a leisure centre.
You've designed a fucking torture camp.
No, I haven't.
You have.
It's not my fault. I redesigned the word leisure.
Pay us, right?
Yeah.
Come here. We'll make you feel like shit, and it'll be real good when you go out.
Yeah.
Not for like shit. It makes you a
that's not
hardened
a leisure
man.
centre.
A hardened man. A leisure centre is what I want a leisure centre to be, because I said make a leisure centre. What does leisure mean? I want leisure in all of my life, and a nice salad. You want both, all right?
It's nearly like a rubber dinghy rapid situation, isn't it?
but I'm sure there were happy
I don't
Romans
get
back in
it.
the day. What don't you
Jack's
get?
trying to,
What
'cause
don't
he
you
wants
get?
to try and wind me up, but he don't get it because nobody gets it. Well, I understand what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah,
but that's
leisure.
not what a leisure centre is.
A leisure centre is also not underwater, though.
Some of it is.
Yeah, so is that.
He's made an aqua park. Some of it might be a little bit excessive, but it provides the facilities.
So an aqua park isn't a leisure centre.
It's
By that
part of a
logic.
leisure centre.
So it's the aqueduct. And the salad park. And the guest pass.
Let's not get locked in a leisure centre being a water park. I mean, he put too much. He did say there was other stuff, but he put too much focus on the water stuff.
Which is the big selling point for most things like that.
Yeah,
If there's other stuff in there, I put too much effort on the salad bar.
Death and pain and suffering.
Everybody was happy in them photos.
And hands being cut off.
Nah, that was a fake hand. I made sure to use a fake one because I didn't like the look of the real ones.
that should not be an even potentially considered byproduct.
Everybody
Also,
goes
this
to the
bar-
Colosseum anyway. Look how many people are already going.
Like, is the giant working here? What's this?
There's just loads of salad, Tal.
They can't. I mean, right. So
He's working there.
And in fairness, the photoshopped you, because of the hat you're wearing in that photo, doesn't make you look like a Roman. It makes you look like a beef eater.
It does.
What he is a man trying to get leisure back into his life.
No. Right, I'm not arguing with you anymore.
There's no arguments.
Tal, would you like to ask him any questions?
I'll answer all questions.
Is this case well and truly closed and a clear winner?
Well, I'm trying to discuss it with him, but he just keeps telling me I'm wrong. So I'm trying to just like.
I've never
inclined
actually
to go
said
with
the
Jack.
words I'm wrong. I've not said that at all. What I've said is I'm
because
right.
Because you're a
There's a clear
salesman. Yeah,
difference.
that's the salesman in you, Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell my product.
You're arguing with me. But I know you're just telling me I'm wrong, and I'm telling you.
I would never tell you you're wrong, Tal. I will tell you I'm right, though.
He's just telling you why you need to go to Caesars.
Have a guest pass. Go for a week. Just
I don't want to go for an hour.
It's a week-long guest pass. Get your money's worth. I'll go throw you in a salad if you want. You want feta?
No.
If you're never going to go, then it's pointless, isn't it?
I mean, it's a tourist attraction.
Do you remember?
In its own experience, sort of way.
Like people that go to them horror mazes and shit.
Do you remember 300? You know them, man? They were all chiseled. They were killing people. It was traumatic, but they were having a good time. They were like, we were born for this.
Don't think everyone was.
All the people that died. I don't think that
it was a film. It didn't happen. Anyway.
No, it's not. No, it did happen.
Yeah, it did.
The film's not accurate either because King Leonidas was the first to die.
I don't know this evidence. I think it's made up.
And no. The King Leonidas was the first to die, and they then fought for 15 days over possession of his body.
And they went, ooh, and they were like, I'm pretty happy with this. Leisure.
Leisure.
Yeah.
Leisure.
When I think of leisure, I think of grueling pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to do that to think of. You don't even know what real leisure is, man. The dopamine you get off it. If you have suffered enough.
No, stop. Just shut up.
Stop.
It's not.
Stop.
You will not.
Just
Will
stop
not hurt
fucking
you.
talking. You salesman cunt.
It's just cold
Right.
water. It's cold water. The rain's cold. It's just underground.
Right.
Like you're safe.
Congratulations,
You're
Jack.
safe.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jack one sounds good. Yours sounds fucking horrific.
Well, you're not having any salad then.
I don't exactly. Sounds fucking horrific.
Do you want to bring just your salad
He's
bar
got
over to
vending
my leisure
machines and hot
centre?
dogs at the cafe and that.
Yeah.
But he's got to come though because he's only big enough to operate it.
You can bring your salad bar over there.
Yeah. I don't want salad though. Shit. I love pizza bar. Caesar's pizza bar. I ain't got the same ring.
Caesar's salad pizza bar. Because all you can get is Caesar salad pizzas.
Started closing tabs and went, like Marge Simpson when she's worried about Homer.
Yeah.
I'll turn that off. Right. Well done, Jack.
Thanks, mate.
You will regret this.
I enjoy the enthusiasm.
I'm very enthusiastic about
there we go,
Caesar's
tell us.
Leisure Palace.
Made pizza. Pizza
That'll
bar.
do.
It's Italian,
Oh.
isn't it?
Nothing else is to scale, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
It is to scale. You're just real close and far away all at the same time.
And that takes us, boys,
To the end of the show.
Well done, Sharpie. I know you put a lot of effort
I
into
do.
it.
I'm very passionate about Caesar's Leisure Palace.
I loved your artwork.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's good.
I live for
It's-
them. I live for
presentation
them
was
pictures,
good.
man.
The idea, just
You got
sorry.
to get it on a deeper level, man. What
It's
is
not
leisure?
It's not up
What
there with
is
Fryer
leisure?
Brigade.
What is leisure? You don't know
Not
yet.
that.
You won't know if you never know.
Pain and suffering is what that is.
Yeah.
Pain and suffering to create leisure, or you never
Lever.
know. You never know. If you go, oh, I feel good, but if you don't feel shit,
No,
you
right.
don't know
You
what
go
good
round in
feels.
circles saying the same thing.
I will sell you.
It's still fucking bullshit.
I'll sell you.
No, you won't. Never,
It's
ever.
sold. It's
in
sold.
my entire
You
life.
don't know, but you love it.
I
It's
don't.
sold
I
for it.
enjoy the pictures and you dressed
Yeah.
up as a beef eater.
Look, that is happiness, mate. I would love to carry a rock. Let me know in the
yourself, Jack.
comments.
Yeah, I've had a great time.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
enjoyed yourself this time?
I think I understand alcoholism a bit more today.
Yeah. Crack sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't sound half bad.
Yeah.
It is bad.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've enjoyed myself. I'm just gonna keep it about. We're just gonna so you can see it. You'll be
Just
like,
pop it on the
oh.
back burner.
Just so
Yeah.
it's that you can see it. Just it's there.
See you
You'll be
think?
like,
It's
oh.
not. It's not a no.
It's just.
It's a never.
It's not a no. It's a.
Not now.
Not
Sorry, Jack, can we have the
never
4
until
buzzers, please? The 4 X's.
It's 4 buzzers,
There's
I'm
4,
afraid.
4 no's, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, I would like to welcome in. Hey, Caesar's dead
Do
anyway.
you know what we need to do with that?
blow it up.
Blow up.
Yeah.
It's fucking sunny there,
No,
man.
right, I'm done talking about it now. I'm fucking bored now. Right. So if you enjoyed this week, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all the stuff. Jack, what else have I got to do?
Podbean?
No, you always say Podbean. Right.
Cannot
if you're on
Podbean.
Spotify,
Oh, I can't fucking remember.
give us a star review. If you're on Apple Podcasts, give us a bloody review and some nice comments. Or just say you're all knobheads, mate.
One or
anything
the other.
sounds good. What else have I got to do for say hello and that?
Say hello. Oh, say hello. Comment hello, and you can do that as well. That helps out massively. We do have a Patreon still as well with 50 odd hours back content on there for your viewing pleasure. That is, we've got 50 of them at £1 a month at the moment, and then we have a £3, £5, and £10 tier, which you do get different little goodies on those as well.
And we're sending out, they are actually here now,
Yep.
the little merch bundles for everybody who has signed up.
Yeah, on any from the £1 all the way up
They're
to
going
the
out in the next week or so. Yeah, that's it. Follow the socials.
Marvellous. Yeah.
That's everything. Follow Sharpie's channel.
Oh yeah, Sharpie Reacts.
Yeah.
2 words. You see
.com.
me go, that's what I think about that.
SharpieReacts.com.
Maybe you can make some sense of his fucking brain, because we are out
Have
of
you got anything you guys to tell the people at home?
No. Got a van. Got a van now. Get at me for all your van requirements.
Even you was unsure of that.
You're going to wake up one day and the wheels will be gone.
Yeah, if you need...
No, it's not required to wheels.
I'm going to do it for a little bit, but if you need something taken somewhere, let me know.
Be a van man.
Just be a van man for a bit.
What about you, Ty? You got anything you want to say?
No.
No, we're all done. We're burnt out. Yeah, so we'll see you next week. I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side.
I'm the permanent Sharpie, permanent as always. I don't have anything to say either.
Oh, yeah.
No.
This has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Caesar's Leisure Palace.
No.
Yes.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the